All right, here we go. All right, hey, welcome to the Adventures of Elderhold here. This is the land of Prova. I'm their dungeon master, Tom Tobar, and these are my players. And we are one player down this evening. Claudia is homesick, so we wish you the best of luck getting better. And we'll see her next time. But yeah, let's just go ahead and just jump into our story today. We left off, our group went into the mysterious dungeon-esque place to find dear old dad, Vecul's dad. And they found out that there is a way to get to where he's at by teleportation. However, they need a specific item in order to activate this teleportation circle, and that is vampire blood. That's right. So that's your next goal is to figure out how to do that. And
so close.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and jump into it. So you guys spent the night there at the cave, and I'll go ahead and pull up that cave just so that you guys are able to watch that.
Oh, this looks completely different than the last time I saw it.
No, that's the same one. This is it. Oh yeah, it looks different when you're on the opposite side of the. This is live, guys. We're all at the table.
Doing it live.
That's right.
Spatial recognition is not your friend.
So you guys spent the night here. You guys were able to regain some of those precious hit points from various traps and things laid down by dear old dad. And so what do you guys want to do?
Well, now that we know what we need to do here, maybe we go back to your father's house, see if he has any vampire blood there or any kind of clues.
It was pretty bare, but he might have had some runnings with the vampires. Yeah, he created it.
Now we know what we're looking for, and maybe if not then maybe we should go and visit the vampires and what's that place at the
Gold Coast.
Yes, that's right. Gold
Crest Coast.
Can I ritual cast identify throughout the night on the statue?
Absolutely. So you're doing an identify. Basically, what's going to end up happening, and you can actually tell this by not just the identify spell, but just from some of your knowledge as well about how your dad works. Once the blood goes in, it's going to work the same way as it worked with the door to get into this whole place. There's a space for the blood to go into, and as soon as that happens, it's going to activate and be able to put finish the seal that's on the ground. And there's going to be a teleportation seal. And actually, the seal is not just on the ground; it's also up on the walls and the ceilings as well, which is why you didn't want to go hanging on the ceilings this time. So as soon as you have this blood, you'll be able to activate it, and this might be the last thing that you need to solve in order to see your dear old dad, if he is still alive.
After the 4 hours of trance that I need, I'm going to spend those other 4 hours working on a plan, working on a schematic to figure out how to put this mushroom juice inside of a bullet.
Want a bullet?
Kind of do it as like a core, and it have a soft tip.
You could put it into a vial. See if you can shoot a vial. That's going to be a pretty high intelligence check. Let's go ahead and do an intelligence check to see how well you are in trying to figure out this whole.
I'm assuming you would need a special vial for that too.
Oh yeah, somewhat reinforced, so it'll make it out the gun.
Like medieval plexiglass.
I was gonna say, do they have tempered glass?
I'm sure I could figure it out. Magic. That is a 16.
You feel really confident. You think you got this thing, man. This might be your best work yet.
We'll see.
How did the party die?
Might be just a thrown weapon at this point.
Yeah. Easily a thrown weapon. Just put it in one of the vials.
I'll probably just use it as a thrown weapon.
Yeah, might be a better idea. All right, so yeah, you're working on that. Does anybody else want to do anything else before they leave the cave?
Cell phone inside the treasure chest, but
Oh, that's right.
it's so close you can't see it.
All right. Yeah, that's right.
Treasure chest?
I slept in the treasure chest.
Baller.
That's right. Taken care of.
Maeve was worried that vampire thing was going to come to life.
Never know.
And now this is the fourth day that you've been putting on the solve?
Yeah.
And
the first day that Pavel has.
Yeah, that's right. You feel like you can still smell mushrooms and stuff from your friend Claudia, who's also in this room. And it's not bothering you as much, but you can definitely tell where it's coming from, which is a good sign, right? You're not vomiting and like getting sick. So yeah, this is an improvement, but you're not quite there yet. Maybe a few more days, and you should be pretty good.
Kind of on at some point in that early morning, before we kind of get ready to head out, Darkshade, why don't you take a look at that scratch that Brazilla hit me with, and just kind of see, kind of sniff it, see if it's healing appropriately.
Yeah, it's healing pretty good. You feel pretty good about it. Matter of fact, as you're examining yourself, you're pretty sure that you could find her again.
Okay.
Like by smell and by just animal instincts.
I'm just gonna smell it just to kind of remember her a little bit.
That's
just
right.
Kinda,
She made an impression on you, right?
I like the feisty ones.
Ah, well. Yeah, she took out a claw on you, so yeah, she definitely qualifies for as feisty. All right, so any other
Yikes!
any other things you're gonna do before you head out?
No.
Okay. All right then. So you head out of the out of this whole labyrinth of place, and again, since you guys know what you guys were looking for last time, you were able to get past the electrical fence, basically that was there in the previous room. You also are able to see a lot more of those stone spiders up on the walls. A lot of them are not activated. It's been a while since he's taking care of these things. Why don't you do a investigation?
The entire time, I'd try to be looking for things that might have a secret pathway to gold, or the gold crest,
Goldcrest.
please, or gold, just to see if he had a more direct route.
Okay. You go ahead and start reading through some of your books. So go ahead and do an intelligence check. Let's do an investigation and see if you can find anything about vampires or on Goldcrest in general.
My investigation was at 13.
13. You're pretty sure that maybe some of the stones that you're walking over, some of them will activate some of the spiders. You're pretty sure you know how to get around them.
26.
You do find some mentions of Goldcrest, specifically about some of the rebellions and things that have been happening over there. More along the lines of, how this whole Torrent Haven came into being, some of their history.
Could I use my passive for that, since I'm not really looking for it?
Yeah.
My passive's an 18.
Yeah, you're definitely sure now. What you thought was a trigger for a trap, that wasn't it at all. That was just some smudge on the ground. You actually do now see some trap. Like, oh, no. These are the ones. Yeah, but you're able to find just that kind of history of what happened with Goldcrest. There's even a note that says that the neighboring town is starting to see a little bit more of vampire activity.
Mark the traps.
Neighboring town of Gold
Flag it.
Torrent Haven, or
No. There's a town in between, and I'll go ahead and show it to you now.
no?
There's the
That's a great
Donberry.
question.
Donberry and Shieldglare are both experiencing some measures of vampire activity.
Sounds like we can go there instead.
Oh, and Shieldglare is not far. Neither is Goldcrest, unless it's through the
we can just go over
mountains.
the mountains.
The notes that you actually read are actually saying that because So when a vampire makes a bunch of spawns, he makes just tons of spawns, but they don't have any free will. He has control over them. They're not even really full vampires.
They're thralls.
They're thralls. And so what ends up happening is that when he gives them some of his blood, then they become full vampires. But it doesn't happen very often because they become extremely powerful. They're a threat to them. The other way they become full vampires is if he dies, which is what happened. He was the king. He had thousands of these thralls. He was never expecting to die. He was the most powerful vampire, and then he ended up dying. And suddenly, all these guys became totally and utterly free, and everything went nuts. Because of that, a lot of them ran into Danbury to escape the main, more the original vampires. They're all taking care of Goldcrest. And all the new vampires have left and have trying to find places in Danbury, Shield Glare. They're kind of like spreading out and kind of creating their own little places to survive. And that's what your dad is journaling, some of these places.
Yeah. I would be flipping through it, and while walking out of this hellhole, I'd be saying, kind of muttering to myself, like, this makes sense. This is all stemming from Goldcrest. And I would tell them, hey, I think we don't even have to go to the vampire capital.
Probably a good thing.
It looks like there's some vampires in the neighboring towns. Shield Glare or Donbury.
I guess my question would be now, did those vampires come in and oust the residents and then take over? Or are they just kind of hiding there?
Or slaughter them all.
Because if they came in and slaughtered innocents, that's jacked up.
Doesn't say too much about that, but if we need,
I'll figure it out.
We need blood.
How many different trigger plate thingies are there? It's like one, a bunch.
You've counted about 20 of them.
Holy mother! Yeah.
Most of them have been already activated, and a lot of them have already been like they've just gotten old, haven't been taken care of.
How
His
many
mind
of
was on
them
other
are
stuff.
still quote unquote active?
You only found like 2 that are still active, and they're actually in places that you wouldn't naturally go to, so they're kind of out of the way. That's why you missed.
Oh, that's weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I was gonna mark them, but if I don't need to, I don't need to.
Yeah, so you guys managed to get out of that whole cavernous area, out of the dungeon area. As you leave,
Magical tinkering.
you do run into Fenrir. Fenrir is at the door, and he's waiting, and he has a little fire going, and there's some like meat cooking on that fire.
Been there a while.
He's been sitting there just waiting for you guys to come back. And he sees you guys and says, so you guys made it out all right? You happen to find any of these bandits, any of these ne'er-do-wells?
Yes, they've all been dispatched.
That's good.
You should not have any problems anymore.
And Gildren, did you find him?
No.
Very well.
And there was no information in the cave as to potentially where he might be.
I'm gonna shut the door behind so you can't walk into it.
Yeah, do an insight.
Kind of doing it one nonchalant.
Okay. Anybody who's here would like to do an insight check can see what his reaction is.
17.
So yeah, you can kind of feel it and seal it. Insight. Well, you definitely see it.
My insight is 23.
23, yep. Are you rolling?
11.
You don't see it. You are really honed in on that food, man.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
He's got some good stuff on there.
It smells so good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Breakfast of champions.
Real cooking meat is always better than trail rations.
So yeah, what you guys end up seeing is the
makes
fact that he almost looks like it's a cross between being sad. It's like you didn't find him, kind of yearning. He wants to go in there, but you closed the door on him before he could come in after you guys, which is why he's been waiting outside.
Okay.
And so there's this look of like he wants to go in there and check to see what's going on, but he's kind of resigned. I mean, if you didn't find him, it's kind of like the sentiment of, well,
Does he have the face of kind of despair on?
just he has that look of someone who wants to help and wants to do something, but it's kind of useless. You can't do anything. So it's like that. Yeah.
I'm going to take out his helmet and sword and say, this is really all I've acquired along the way.
Oh, I wonder where this went. I appreciate it.
And then when handing it to him, I want to say, just be careful of the great merchant.
He's not the god you think he is.
All right. What kind of a god is he then?
Think more devil in disguise.
I wasn't lying to you when I told you this, that you guys worship an evil man, not God. Yeah.
I don't know if I would say he's quote unquote evil, but he's definitely not good.
Well, the great merchant does have a way about him. He does like to have things done his own way, and he is very secretive. But then again, which god do you know of who lets everything out on their sleeve? Still, he is the god of my people because he protects my people. Until he does otherwise, he will have my devotion.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Trust until proven otherwise.
Exactly.
I mean, technically, he hasn't done us.
Yet.
Well, if he's not done you any wrong, has he helped you at all?
Not necessarily.
Hmm.
I've seen the things he's done.
Well, then, who knows?
Kind of did help us.
Ooh, there you
He
go.
kind of did warn us that there was a whole town full of people coming after us.
Sounds like he may not be the
In his own
devil.
mysterious, weird way.
I don't know him that well, but maybe he's misunderstood. I don't know.
Maybe he just really needs a friend.
Yeah.
As you say this, you can hear way off in the distance the bell.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, crap. Here we go again.
Speak of the devil.
When Fenrir hears the bell, he looks over and smiles. And you can see he says like a quick little prayer. And then he keeps taking off meat right in front of you. Man.
Oh, he's not sharing. Because my mouth is just like drooling, right?
He offers you something.
So,
What a
out of character, he's never seen the Great Merchant. As
Oh.
you said, I thought.
No, he has.
Oh, he has? Okay.
He doesn't come around that often. He comes around. Well, I am under strict rules here to stay here and watch this door. Make sure if any more of these ne'er-do-wells come back, that I am to defend the door for your guys' arrival. But Conray is in town. He was running around last night, but perhaps you can tell him what's going on. Maybe he has some ideas what to do next.
And does he leave?
He just
No, he's staying.
sits
Oh,
down.
he's staying, sorry.
He's staying.
Okay. Let's go see Connery.
Telepathically, I'm going to tell you, I think we should focus on our task. We might have to deal with this on our own, because they don't like the vampires.
No, and he might have a lead telepathically.
Mhm.
He might have a lead to where some vampire incursions might be, maybe some unrest.
The book.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think we have two pretty good. We can definitely talk to him, see if he has any insight, but I think we have a good enough lead. What is our lead?
I figure as long as our paths and our objectives align with Connery's, he's going to be more than helpful with us.
But we just have to make sure we keep a watchful eye if it ever shifts.
Maybe he can has some supplies he can provide for us on our journey and our trip.
Very, very well put. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go talk.
Okay.
Well,
Alright.
hopefully in private.
Let's stop by your father's cabin on the way. Just to,
I want to make sure I'm not missing anything there.
yeah.
Sounds good. So you guys start making your way back to the cabin. It's pretty easy to find. You were the one who tracked earlier, just retracing your steps. And sure enough, you get back to the cabin, and there's somebody that you realize that you know, just sitting there on the front porch. Looks a little worse for wear. Scratches kind of all over his usually nice and shiny armor, even like the clothing that he wears over the armor. Got scratches in it everywhere. And there's Pavel.
Well, my friend, are you not celibate anymore?
He's got his helmet in his hands. He just shakes his head like, I don't remember. I mean, I believe I am, but I don't remember anything. Have I had a long rest? And do I have damage?
No, you feel fine. I mean, you don't have any damage. I mean, you got scratches. Like
Any blood? Blood?
No
or
blood.
Is it just the scratches?
There's even like some like bits of like thorns and things like stuck in your clothes. Like you try to run through a bush or something at one point, and now there's like stuff hanging on you.
I want to kind of come up to him and just kind of let's see if I get any kind of scent of any.
Yep. Perception with advantage.
Like the last thing I remember is talking to
Darkshade.
Darkshade, and
19.
and then taking off for Elderhold, and
Yeah.
Just to give it,
Well, something's in my mind.
I'm gonna give it a boost.
He doesn't remember. So
25.
Wolves. You
Okay.
love the werewolves.
Now, does it smell like more of the Connerys type of, or is it more of the
regular.
rebels? The rebels.
Well, the rebels smell. Well,
I thought they had a little bit.
they
of
do.
They're
They
a
have.
little dirtier. Yeah.
It's that musky. You
Okay,
smell the
okay.
musky.
Interesting.
Did you just say Muskegee?
I'm gonna try and cast Dispel Magic on myself. See if I can dispel this. Is it? Or can I tell if it's a magical effect first? Can I maybe do like Arcana check?
It's well, yeah. Do an Arcana check. And actually, Claudia, who's with you, also is very concerned, so she's doing her own check as well.
12.
Oh.
They don't feel like there's usually traces of magic. There's no traces of magic on you, and it's actually Claudia who recognizes it. Says, "This is not arcane magic. This is chemicals. This is alchemy. This is the things that affect the mind. Poisons that affect the mind make one forget. If I had to guess, I would say someone fed you one of those potions."
The sense that I get, it's not Connery or his group. It seems to be more of the rebels that is the sense that I get from him, not Connery's band. I'm not sure.
I might have a spell. Let me try one more thing. I'm gonna try to cast protection from poison on myself. No dispel any poison effects or anything.
Oh, this is fantastic. Roll just.
Constitution.
No, let's just do a regular D20. Let's see what happens.
6.
Oof.
Oh, that's great. Okay. So you're expelling the poisons from your body, trying to get rid of that so you can like regain your mind and stuff. And as you do, you can slowly kind of remember a little bit of what was happening. You remember going into like the town and trying to get out. You remember seeing some people, passing people by. It's all very, very hazy, right? Like some kind of an acid trip, I guess. And you remember leaving the town. You remember running into Sophie. and she gives you a kind of a pat on the back, so she's being really kind to you or whatever else. And the next thing you know, you remember you have this vision like sometime later you're running and things are chasing you, but you can't see what it is that's chasing you. The next thing you know is that Sophie's back with you again, and she's defending you from something. And then you just kept running. And that's the last thing you remember.
I've made it to South Village, but I saw Sophie, and then we were attacked, and she may still be in danger. I don't know how you know how I got here.
Well,
And obviously, if you smell, we were attacked by these rogues. I mean, I would assume they kind of caught me up on what they did in the cave.
yeah.
We didn't recap all that. I mean, I feel like we should probably post haste and get this vampire blood, and then we can we gotta get to Elderhold. I was not successful. They need to know what's going on.
You realize that there's something inside your helmet. Like, I'm assuming you have your helmet off at this moment.
Yeah. It's like,
So you go to grab your helmet and put it on, and there's like something inside of it. And as you pull it out, it's actually a wanted poster. And it's from Elderhold. And it says a reward for the traitors of Elderhold. And it's all of you guys.
I'm gonna put it down. Like,
What did you do?
me? This is all of us.
Not me.
That's right. Claudia and him are the only two that are not on this list because you guys didn't come from Elderhold. But everybody else, Vecule, you,
Not me.
Maeve.
Does it say
Alphadar?
anything else? Does it say like what our crimes are? Or
No, it's just the traitors of Elderhold.
What's the reward?
Dead or you guys
Yep.
are all on wanted posters from
Yeah.
Elderhold.
Somebody wants me.
By order of the king, traitors, dead or alive. And each one of you is going for about 2,000 each, which is,
Oh,
that's a lot of money.
I believe
That's a lot of money.
pissed. Because she knows the king would never do that to her. And she's pissed.
Mm-hmm.
Does it?
It sounds like
Or
the
like examine.
king.
Does it look official? Like I spent my whole life in Elderhold. It looks.
Yeah, it
I'm
looks
starting
very
to think
official.
that the king got possessed.
This is tight ass.
They fig.
This could be.
I'm
this could be.
I'm starting to think that Dipsum Soul guy, instead of, since he couldn't kill the king like he wanted to, maybe now he finally possessed him,
Do you have a way
and he's
get
starting to
word
run
from Ron?
Elderhold.
Or queen.
I can send him a letter.
You don't.
Actually,
you're this great warlock, and you don't have a way to contact Ron.
I can ask my celestial one.
Wait. I gave the king a thing for me to contact him.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
I don't have any sort of way to contact the church. Fortunately, magic does not work that way.
I'll write in my book and ask my celestial can you contact Ron and tell him the king might be possessed.
And then we are still loyal to Elderhold.
Is that weird?
roll a d20 and let's just see if he's going to answer you or not.
Also, I forgot Maeve's background. I just looked at it. She's an investigator.
Mhm.
Can she see if this is forged and if it's really written by the king or signed by the king?
It's actually signed by the king and the 4 elders, including Brahm.
Well, good. I rolled a 1.
All right, we'll see. We'll see if what your patron gives you in the night.
It's gonna be a picture of your patron going.
Crayon drawing the house.
I don't
There you
know.
go.
I don't know nothing. I don't know.
All right.
Or it's just gonna be an ogre's face going.
So it sounds like, I mean, we need to make our way to Elderhold, but
I don't think we're wanted at Elderhold.
I have a feeling we get to Elderhold where you're going to have to fight our way back out or get arrested.
we know where our loyalties lie, though. This is still our home.
You
But
still don't know what happened at Elderhold when you were there.
He didn't make
I
it.
didn't make it.
He never made it though. It would have taken him a couple of days to make it there.
Yeah.
He was
I
back
never
the
made it out
next
of Torrent
day.
Haven. I was attacked. But
Okay.
yeah,
You probably could have made it to the river in that amount of time.
Yeah.
But that's about it. I mean, that would have been booking it too.
Right.
But yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
I mean, we can't leave here before we finish the reason why we came here. We need to find your father first.
Right.
So we need to get the vampire blood. I think we
So-
need to go to Shield Glare.
I think
Let's-
you're
yes.
also.
Shield Glare or Donberry. Shield Glare is not a bad option. Let's go and talk with Connery and see if he has maybe a good direction we might be able to go in, and then let's make our way.
Well, also, we have to make sure you're okay if you get possessed by werewolves.
I cast protection from poison on myself.
And this
And I heard that. And then I
And Maeve's
got
not
like
gonna
some
say.
of them.
And also,
Oh yeah,
Give us a little love
absolutely,
tap.
absolutely. I'm gonna cast a remove
Love
curse.
There you go. So Claudia actually comes up to you and produces a mushroom to see how well you're reacting, and you don't want to touch it, but it's not having the same effect on you anymore.
You're
Tupperware? You want to really test it?
Take a bite. Take a bite.
You want to really test to see how bad it is?
Yeah.
It's good.
Open the really strong one.
Huh. Waft it. Kind of waft it.
Yeah, you start feeling like the way that you used to, but you can handle it. Like if you
Oh.
like a sense of will, you could stay here, but
Close
you're-
it. Bang.
a little bit of sweat coming down the head, but you could do it.
Fine.
You're getting better. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
I'm before we head off to the city though, I'm gonna like gather everyone and give an inspiring speech about how I was like attacked and how we all need to stick together in this trying time. That we can depend on this group. Obviously, that there's forces at work in Elderhold we don't understand, so we have to stick together. So everybody, 15 temporary hit points.
I'm gonna
Right.
bust out my book again and hand it over to Darkshade and say, Darkshade, you've been with us for about 2 hours.
A day and a half.
So I think you deserve the protection as everybody else has.
And what about me, Claudia? What, I don't get to write my name in your book?
You can, but you don't even know if it's the deal with the devil or
Well, let's see if they're doing it. I want to do it.
here's some PCP. If
I'll let that I haven't done it. I haven't dealt with it.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
What you got?
if you fall in battle and nobody can save you, I can bring you back with this book.
Interesting. Oh, I'm not very familiar with this kind of magic, but
What was the name of that other place?
I'm gonna ask the thaumaturgy to make like the names.
It's a place that he can't get into.
okay.
Castle something? Blackburn Castle?
Mhm.
I appreciate the gesture.
I wonder
Maybe
if
I'll hold
that.
off for now.
I wonder if that wanted poster has something to do with what happened over at Blackburn Castle with that angry mob.
Possibly. I mean, I think
I mean, it was a traveling circus.
Or
we can clear that up. We're heroes. I have faith in the law and upholding it. We're doing the right thing. So everything will work itself out. Let's finish our adventure here. Focus on the task at hand.
Yeah.
Finding Dad.
You're welcome to return to us to Elderhold after this is all resolved. I'm not.
Hey, at least you're not on the poster.
That might be a way. Maybe I can help.
Possibly.
You could always You could always go
Out
into
of
the city
character,
and
can
kind
you
of.
remind me like your character's motivations a little bit?
So he has trouble remembering his past. He
But
knows.
he's like kind of one of the Torrent Haven. Like you look like them, right?
I do look similar, but I'm not one of them. But I have similar capabilities of them. But I'm still trying to figure that out. One of the clues was that there was a marking of some sort that Vecula's dad may or may not have more information on.
Gotcha.
So my motivation is kind of
That's why you want to talk to Vecula.
correct. So I'm very motivated in trying to help out and get reunited with that. But more I hang out with you guys, the more I like you.
Pablo's like a super loyal guy. So he's like, you help us here. Like, of course. Like, you have the resources of the Knights of Elderhold. Hey, we will support you.
Oh, well, it seems like you guys are in some trouble right now. I don't know how much support.
We are some of the most powerful people in Elderhold, so we will clear this up. We'll clear this up.
He doesn't have his helmet on. I had to wait months to see him without a helmet.
Maybe I don't know much about the politics of Elderhold, but if you're as powerful as you say you are, maybe perhaps that's the reason why you're wanted. Maybe somebody.
In all transparency, we've all almost died.
I don't know. Well, that seems like something we could definitely look into later on.
Let's go talk to the leader. What's his name again? The lead.
Connery.
Connery.
Yep.
Connery.
Connery.
And he is a Magna Bestia. This is his.
That's right. See if he will support. I mean, he has supported us so far in finding your father. So let him know that I'm sure he'll be fine with us, killing a vampire.
Yeah.
Well, Thander's always down with that. So
cool.
I like to rid the scourge, especially.
Let's try to be expeditious.
Mm-hmm. Let's go see
If
him.
I see vampires, I gotta kill vampires.
Oh, of course.
No,
No, I'm saying we're talking.
Remember the dungeon?
I mean, if I can get information from the vampire to kill more, like.
You're real pissed off about the vampire.
Shut up.
Yeah.
All right.
One hit point at a time.
I think we'll go ahead and head over to see Connery.
All right. So you make your way back to the main portion of that town, and as you start making it into town, you start realizing that there's a lot more bustle going on right now. There's a lot more people running around.
Well, this is day 2 of the mating ritual, right?
It is day 2 of the mating ritual. Matter of fact, you do see
day 3.
you do see some of the people that were on the cart with you guys.
Yeah.
And they're kind of walking with different, prospective mates and that kind of things. Things are working out really well for some of these guys. So it works out. It's going really nice.
Maybe they finally figured out that they got robbed.
You do not. You do not see her.
I'm thinking they finally figured out that they got robbed.
You also see some people that seem like they're more upset. Like you see this lady and she's kind of crying in the corner, and she's got some other ladies around her, and they're kind of all like together. And there's obviously something going on inside the main castle area. Well, it's not a castle; it's just a big building. But yeah, so there's something going on because there's a lot more guards. Matter of fact, you can recognize one of the people from South Village. There's some South Village guards there as well.
In North Village right now.
Right now, you're in North Village.
And Sophia's not here though.
Not that you can see.
Okay.
So you guys are going to go inside the main building?
If they'll let us in, yeah.
Well, if South Village is coming up to North Village, there's something on.
Yeah,
Well, we already know. We know.
Yeah, I'm worried about Sophie. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know about her well-being. So I'm definitely need to relay that information to Connery as well.
All right, so you have to start pushing your way.
Secret audience.
Push your way through some of the people. And as you started making your way up to the front, you actually hear Sophie, and she is talking to Connery. And she seems pretty upset. You can hear her, and she's saying, "We have got to find out where he went. Last I saw that there was..."
Sophie! The shout out.
As she turns around, she sees you, and you see this look of like disbelief and just relief. And she just runs over to you and checks you out. Just, "What happened to you? Last thing I know that we were defending you against some of these invaders, and suddenly now you're fine? Like, what happened?"
Last thing I remember was you coming to my aid, and it's just I cast a spell, but it's coming back slowly. I'm not sure.
Well, you're alive.
Invaders.
And what invaders do you speak of? What is this? And
Last,
I'll like pull out and this as well. Show her the wanted poster. Like, do you know anything about this?
and she looks over and she has absolutely no clue what's going on with that. And then you can hear Connery in the back, and he's kind of clearing his throat, like he's the most important person in the room, and everybody's ignoring him. And so she turns back around and turns back to him and says, "Connery, something is going on our borders. with these invaders, with these traders. We have to do an inquiry to figure out what is happening. And you see Connery, very, very tired, of course, again, because he's been awake all night. He says, yes, I have some people on that now. Fenrir was heading that, but now I have him working on something else at the moment. But yes, I do have some people working on finding out more about these invaders and about the traders as well.
What are these invaders? Do we have any clues about them so far? Maybe there's something we can help out with.
I believe that they may be from Goldcrest.
What did they look like?
They're just humans.
Were they flying any colors
No,
at all?
nothing.
No distinguishing marking on shields. Nothing. No distinguishing markings at all. Just plain old dudes.
Exactly.
That sounds
Weapons that you can pick up from anywhere.
Sounds a little odd. That
Clothes that were very, very purposefully.
It sounds like the actions of mercenaries. Men,
Exactly.
men for hire.
Well, these men for hire. Goldcrest is always trying to get to us. Maybe they're using just regular humans to get past our barriers. Either way, Connery, I will be putting up more watches and patrols on South Village to protect our shore. Thank you, Connery. And she kind of bows her head and she walks back. As she does, you notice that she's actually wearing a hat. She doesn't usually wear a hat. She's got some really just amazing, beautiful braids with like metal pieces in them and stuff. Very, very decorative. But she seems to be hiding everything behind a hat now. And she returns back to the side, letting you guys come forward.
Connery, I wish to speak to you about a very important matter that we found inside of the cave. In private.
Very well. Everyone, you are dismissed. She has everybody else, and Sophie included also. Gives you a pat on the shoulder.
Glad to see you're okay. Like, I'll talk to you soon.
And so she and everybody else, they all leave. There's still the attendants who are there taking care of Connery. There are still one of his specialized guards that are there as well.
People he can trust.
Exactly.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys now have rule of the roost now at this moment.
I'm going to magically highlight where it's saying that there's activity going in Donbury and
Silver?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And say, hey, please read this. This is happening as we speak, I believe.
Yes, actually, this is actually quite old. Dunbury and Shieldglare do have vampiric activities. Most of them we find now are kind of a black syndicate, if you will. They go underground. We would imagine that the governments and those politicians that are running the town by day are only puppets, that they are being instructed by this shadow organization going on with these vampires. But for what we know, they are not expanding their numbers, and there aren't very many unusual deaths happening there. How they seem to be feeding is beyond us.
What are your relations with Shieldglare? This is your neighboring city.
Shieldglare, we have an understanding with one another to keep out of one another's business. Having said that, we do have some wares and things that we produce that they enjoy. For example, our wines. We have quite a lovely selection. And we do have some limited trade with them. We don't dare go past Shieldglare because that would expose us to more vampiric activities.
Well, I want to cut straight to the point. We We need vampire blood, and shield glare is the closest supply.
Vampire blood. Why does it you need that?
We need it for an experiment that I'm producing.
An experiment.
Yes.
Deception.
Let's not roll on the computer. Let's roll on the thing. I rolled an 8.
8. He looks at you and he says, "It's funny that you didn't talk about your father, whether you found him or not, and now we're doing experiments."
Well, I was trying to be nice, but it's technically none of your business why we need vampire blood.
Easy.
I'm
Telepathically,
gonna
calm it down.
turn to him and say, "Show him what we found." With the Tupperware.
I don't think that's a good idea.
No, don't expose it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think, not sharing as much information as possible is the wise play. So if we can play close to the chest, that's what probably we'll try. I mean, I'm still loyal to Elderhold.
Right.
So this is the leader of Tornhaven, and they're doing like all this. Like, so I'll accept his help, but I'm not gonna try to share.
That's why show him. Don't open it though.
Just give him a taste.
Connor, this stuff right here.
I'm not gonna pull out the entire Tupperware. I'm gonna pull out one of the vials that I filled.
Yeah. This stuff right here is 100 times stronger than anything that you guys have produced, and this was produced by my father. We're trying to see how he recreated it with vampire.
He used vampire blood to create this.
We don't know. He didn't give us a recipe.
This is where our investigation has led us.
Well, that would be very helpful. That would help.
I would uncork this, but I think you'd have a serious problem if I did.
Yes, we would. However, would you mind if we took some of that so that we can find a way of mass producing this? This would be a way to safeguard the cities, our own little homes against my own.
I don't know if you could open this long enough to try to reproduce it.
It wouldn't be opened by me. We do have other scientists.
I don't think it would be able to be opened by any of your kind. It's that potent.
Some of our scientists are not our
gifted.
kind.
Got it.
Yes.
That's your call, bro.
If it helps them, more power to them. We're not trying to.
This would be a gesture of our goodwill. We are here in your country conducting our investigation. I know you can't assist us against your, sounds like your ally in Shield Glare.
Mm-hmm.
But can you assist look the other way and let us, assist us in our getting to your borders as quickly as possible? We need to do this as quickly as possible.
Absolutely.
Time is of the essence, obviously.
And I do have one personal request.
And what is your personal request?
If you come up with a formula that I get a copy of it.
By all means. Go ahead and leave it.
I'm not going to hand it to you.
Go ahead and leave it there. I'll have my man come and take care of it.
In addition, since we're slightly aligned in our objectives of finding Beckville's father, do you have any supplies that you might be able to donate for the cause that could help us in our quest?
Actually,
potions or
silver bullet
or silver.
I do have one thing that might become useful, but it's not held here. It's held down in South Village.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that would be very helpful. It's some powder that you can use to cover up some of your tracks as you try to make it away from Shield Glare to here.
Okay.
Just let Sophie know. As a matter of fact, Sophie is the one who would be the best person to take on this trip of yours.
Okay.
Being from South
Can we bring
Village.
her in? Ask one of the guards to go grab her.
Very well. And so he looks over one of the guards, and the guards goes and grabs her and pulls her in. And so she comes in, and she's obviously very, reverent before Connery.
Does Sophie have this gift that you all possess?
Oh. Why, yes.
That might be an issue if we ever do have to open one of these vials. She will become very sick. Borderline death.
Yes, but you wouldn't have to open up one of those vials here, especially if you're going to go down into Shield Glare. If you're going to go to Shield Glare to deal with vampires don't have the same ailments that I do.
Bandits. So.
I mean, I haven't. I'll share that. I was, he knows all the facts already. So, there are elements of your kind, obviously, acting against your interest here, even in your own.
That is true. Still, in order to get down and back as quickly as you want, and to have your contacts down in Shield Glare to help you along with your search, Sophie is probably the best person to have with you.
Okay. Well,
she saved my life. I trust her. So
We'll just be-
welcome her assistance.
we'll just be real careful not to expose her to any of that.
Out of character, I already know what we're going to do when we get there. Let me see if...
I mean, I can always cast protection from poison on her as well, but to at least save her from some of the worst effects.
Yes, please return her back and safe and sound. She is one of our great leaders of one of our...
I have it's a core tenet of Lathander to repay death debts. She saved my life. Of course, I owe her.
Excellent. I'm glad to hear it.
Do you know of any temples, chapels, steeples down in Shield Glare?
Yes. Actually, Dunbury and Shield Glare both serve Lathander, actually.
Oh, wow.
It's kind of a funny joke for the vampires.
I know how we
That makes sense.
can go without a trace.
Well, I can get word back to Elderhold as well, then through the church in Shield Glare. At
Is
least
that-
to the church of Lathander.
Is that wise at this time? Till we figure out what's going on with...
I would trust all of the members of the church of Lathander and Elderhold with my life. They would never turn on me. So yes, I would absolutely
We didn't think...
seek to get. They understand the politics of things.
The
They
price
would-
on your head is quite high.
They don't,
We are swayed by money.
they don't care about money. Trust me. I know.
A church? Hold on. Not being cynical,
Well,
but a church not swayed by money? That is hilarious. No, that's in character. A church not swayed by money? That's hilarious.
He gave all of his money away to me to give to the church, and gave all the church his money.
I've already cleared out a bad church in Blackburn. Like, I understand your skepticism, but you've had dealings with Elderhold. The church there, these are the men I grew up with. I would trust them with my life.
Oh, the people in the Church of Elderhold is not in question. Do you trust the people at the church in Shield Glare to relay the message at all, if not properly?
I trust my judgment, and once I go get to that church, if not, I'll clear that church.
If that church is even in existence again,
I've already
they might
cleared
just-
one. Like,
they might just keep it around for
I can't
laughs.
if they're true supporters of Lathander, of course, I would be able to trust them.
I mean, it would be.
then they will get what they deserve.
I mean, it would be kind of funny to have an actual operating church of the God of the Sun in a city run by vampires.
These dudes run them. They're like a shadow syndicate. They're a thieves guild.
Oh, if they're running it like a thieves guild, they're running that city. I'm sorry to tell you that.
Thieves guild is run by Elderhold has a thieves guild, of course, but and they don't run
If you
Elderhold.
trust all churches are Lathander, and I say we go there now.
Okay.
And
I'll like to ask Sophie's opinion as well. She knows Shield Glare better than all of us.
Yeah,
Yes.
which way would Sophie want to go? Donberry or...
Oh, Shield Glare by far.
Okay.
I know a quick and easy route to get to Shield Glare. It's an easy way for us to travel, and I have contacts there. Donberry is another matter.
Okay. Well, let's head back to South Village. Maybe pick up this special item that you have there. That the king
yes, the
talked
powder.
about. Mm-hmm.
Do you guys have a Church of Lathander here at all?
Here,
Yeah.
no, we only have the
That's what I
church of.
figured.
We only have shrines to the great merchant.
Mm.
I can probably use it.
You have passed without a trace as well, right?
And teleportation.
You.
Well, you're a ranger. You can actually change your prepared spells.
So yeah, the powder that she's going to give you is actually it's going to be that pass without a trace.
Oh, okay.
Powder.
Powder of pass without.
Yep.
Sweet.
How long of the last?
Each bag is enough to carry. Well, for shield glare down and back, probably one big full use of that stuff.
How many? Do we all get one? Or?
If you want more, you can ask Sophie.
Yeah, I mean, Sophie, this I think it'd be best if our activities here are maybe not broadly broadcast. Obviously, I'll show I'll point at the one poster again. Like, don't want to cause anybody here any more issues. So maybe could we get some more of this? As much as you could spare, of course.
So she said she'll give you 3. I'll give you 3.
Mm.
3 bags. We will only need 1, but should we get split up, this would help us.
So 3 each.
No.
3
3 total.
No, okay. I'm just okay. So 1 bag works for the whole group.
One bag works for the whole.
Gotcha.
Works.
Okay.
Yes. I'll take 1.
I'll take one. I have a bag of holding.
And you guys shouldn't need to use it, so you only need to use 1.
Yeah.
We're down in South Village right now.
So is there anything else you want to ask Connery before you take off?
I'm good.
I'm okay.
So you guys are leaving Connery. He gives you his blessing, and again, you hear some of the people in town. Some of them are kind of wailing, kind of sad. You also see some of the other ones coming out, and they're kind of courting each other and that kind of stuff. You see like a lot of different tours happening at this moment with and here on the right you can see such and such and such and such. Yeah.
On the way I'm walking down, I'd be talking with Will, asking what the sigils inside of Church of Lathander were, the orientation. Because I'm planning in my head we're gonna just teleport to Shield Glare.
Or you're going to teleport
I've
them.
never been to this church, so unfortunately we don't. I mean, all of our churches are unique. Like that, the church in Veradar was unique with its mountaintop. Yeah, so like we don't have like a specific way we build our churches.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the church in Elderhold is of course the best. And it should be the shining example, but fortunately, other towns have.
All right.
I'm gonna get on my summon steed.
All right, so you guys make your way down to South Village. As you get into South Village, you do see that there are some of the suitors are still there. And who do you run into but Roddy?
Ugh.
And Roddy's back there at the South Village, and he sees Claudia and says, "Claudia, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I thought I lost you. I didn't know where you were at." And Claudia looks over at you and says, "Yeah, I think you guys are going to have to go on without me. I have some
Good luck. Hope you win.
courting to do."
Do I see Quinby anywhere?
Bye.
Quinby is up in North Village. He's handling all of the rest of that next stage. But Dark Shadow does see and smell the woman of his fancy. She's been left behind. She hasn't been picked up.
No?
Nope. So she's still
Nobody
there
was
on
the
the.
freaks, huh?
Nope. No. After she showed her claws, man, she was left on the
Oh my
thing.
goodness.
So
I like to kind of go up to her and just kind of be like,
You just scratch her right back. Swipe it.
might be one way, but like, I just want to be like, ooh.
roll for perception.
But how you
Okay.
doing?
20. Not a natural 20.
Not a natural 20? Let's see. So you thought you saw her, and you start walking over to her,
Yeah.
and just as you get like really close, like someone passes in front of you and she's gone. You're like, oh man, where'd she go? and you feel this hand kind of come up underneath your arms, and like she kind of grabs you, pulls you back to her, and she's like, "Oh, there you are. I was wondering where you went. You left me here by myself."
I've thought about you as well.
Mm.
I see that you haven't found a prospective mate yet. Anybody you've been interested?
Let's
Caught
just
your
say
eye?
I've marked the one that I like.
Well, you've made quite the impression on me as well. I'm a little busy at this time, and
Both of you are making an impression on me right now. It's called uncomfortable.
There you go.
Like,
There's some little playfulness going on there. A little, she gives you a little bite on the shoulder. Not enough to draw blood, but pretty close.
okay.
And she's
like
kind of upset about the fact that you're leaving her again.
Mm-hmm.
And she just says, if you'd like to take this to that next level, we can let Quimbley know, and I'll introduce you to my folks and things. So, but you need to make sure that you make this decision quickly. You know, I'm not going to be hanging around here forever.
I'm interested in the prospect. I have some things going on in my personal life that I'm trying to
work on myself.
get figured out, but
You have 2 days.
fair enough.
You don't give Darcy a time.
Well, she does.
Put him in a box.
And so she kind of just turns around and walks away, and she knows you're looking.
All right, cool.
Shaking that ass.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I like how my seed stomp his feet. Like, let's go.
and I'm just sitting there going like this.
So Sophie gets her stuff all prepared. She gets herself all the get up and stuff taken care of. She's bringing 2 of her main guards, one of which is her husband, Boris, and
Boris.
No, she just watching that clusterfuck happening.
whatever that was
Yeah.
was a disaster.
She's just eating her popcorn.
Oh, speaking of, so is Rodney around?
Oh, Roddy? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's totally got Claudia.
Is
and
he
they're-
already swooped her up?
Oh, he swooped
they
her, and
go.
they're already walking back up to North Village to go and meet Mom and Dad again.
Oh, God. Again.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo, time to get married.
Yeah, he's
I gave him
And
like a
little tears and
little,
everything.
little friendly. I was real nice to him. I'm sure he was excited.
Sorry, Mary. That's his fault.
yeah. It's the only way we can figure out a way to get rid of you is because you're not here. So courting Roddy is how you're doing it. So she gets everything prepared. She looks like she's more like prepared to go in stealthily, darker clothes. Still got her hat on. She hands out the pouches of Pass Without a Trace.
Yeah, so they have theirs. I'll use mine.
Mhm.
So that
Well, I thought we were going to use it on the way back.
Yeah, you can use it on the way back.
Yeah.
it doesn't last all. How long? I said
It's,
only
it's
1
like
hour.
Probably only like an hour.
yeah, whatever it is.
Gotcha.
And so, yeah, you start walking and start making your way down to
South Village.
Shieldler.
Oh no, we're already in South Village.
Yeah,
right?
you're in South Village. You're leaving now. You guys came in from the
lake.
north in
Yeah.
the lake, so you guys didn't actually come in on a road, really.
No, now we're
so-
thinking against this road here, huh?
Yeah, the road that you're actually on.
Yeah, I mean they may have. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, these guys did.
They
Yeah,
came in
Claudia.
on the
And,
wagon.
Oh, okay.
Freaking Skyrim style.
I do have
Yes.
a DM question.
yes,
Traveling, how long would it take to travel on foot to go across the lake?
on foot,
Yep. Not in a boat.
not in a boat, just
On
walking on water.
Yep.
Or sunshine.
Is it
It's
an
a
hour
day.
or less?
It's a day.
Okay. Then we're going the long way.
And
If it
actually,
had been like an hour or less, I'd be like, let's water walk.
Will it be maybe like 2 days, a day to Shieldglare and a day back? Or,
yep, a day to shield glare, a day to come back.
Okay.
I mean, because there's still gonna be like waves and shit. Like, you can just like walk over that.
Yeah, can. You got water walk.
Yeah, well, one person has water walk. You got a whole party going on here now.
Up to 10.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
There you go.
I don't think Boris likes the water though.
It's like up to 10.
So you guys start walking down there. You can ask Sophie whatever you need to ask her before you guys hit Shilglare. But you're making your way down. Making your way down south. She's a werewolf. Gonna eat you.
So I would share with you also that I wear full plate armor and don't feel comfortable walking over large bodies of water.
That's fair.
That's right.
So I have a bunch of potions of water breathing.
I would assume he would see you in full plate armor.
Yeah, but I mean, just
Are you tinkering
Remind me,
around
yeah.
with your concoction?
Which one?
The
Bullets.
bullet of mushroom juice.
Are we
No, I'm
taking
scrapping that.
Are we taking a wagon?
No, you guys have horses and things.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, and she actually has some that she's gonna let you guys all
Or
use
the
as well.
wagon.
Thinking about it in hindsight, the technology level of this society is not quite at that point where we need that I can actually do this
Right.
with the raw materials readily available. So I've decided to scrap that project.
All right.
Say, I think it'd be hard to work on a class full of horseback as well.
That's true. That's very true. You have to roll with disadvantage.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So is there anything you want to ask her before you guys hit Shilglare or no?
No, but could we take like a 5-minute break? Is that cool?
Absolutely. Yeah.
I don't do that very often, but
No, we're good. Yeah, we're gonna take a 5-minute break to fill up on some drinks and do some stuff. So we'll be right back. Thank you all for waiting for us. All of our amazing, wonderful viewers.
It's like we never even left.
It's like we never left. We're always here.
What happened?
All right, so let's go ahead and jump back into it. So you guys have made your way down towards Shield Glare. Shield Glare, Sophie says, this place is, for the most part, it's a small town. It's kind of a larger small town, kind of spread out.
What an oxymoron.
Has a very small town feel to it.
Fort Worth.
And
Fort Worth is huge.
But it has a small town feel to it.
we need to be very careful. Only, of course, when it gets night, because the vampires like to come out at that point. And, well, we've noticed that they like to run around in the bars at this point in the evening.
Of course they do. All vampires do.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever created a vampire?
Drink and bite each other.
We try to stay away from the vampires.
So you don't have any kind of preventative measures that maybe that they aren't fond of?
Oh, we have a very great preventative measure that's worked out really well for us. We stay away from them.
And the merchant and his power, of course.
Yes, the great merchant.
As we're coming into Shield Glare, I do have some thieves. What is it? Language, you know? So if I see any kind of, I know I'm working with a little bit of an underground element here. If I see any kind of thieves' cants type wording that lets me like clue in on like kind of underground activity, I'd like to kind of keep an eye out for that.
You do see some language. It's mostly symbols, right?
Yeah.
And so
Usually on like the buildings or
on signs,
billboards, whatever, you know.
some of the signs are like, "Hey, this is some magical antiquities kind of a thing underground." This other one sign is if you need like a broker to take care of, transferring funds, that kind of stuff. They'll buy things from you and give you some cash for it, that sort of stuff. There's another name for that. It's
Fence.
Fence. There you go. Thank you. So there's a fence here, that kind of a thing.
Yeah.
There's even like almost like a help wanted. If you would like to make some money, come see this part of the guild, and they will give you some work to do.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested in that one.
Usually it's just a big finger that says this way the thieves go.
Before we get to the town, though, can we like kind of talk as a group before?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like we want. Sophie's obviously trying to stealth mission. Like, do we want to be stealthy here? I would assume, right?
Yeah, we don't want to just.
Bust in here. So should I take off my I'll ask Sophie as well. Like, should I take off my armor? Like, should we go in like chill?
Or maybe just. Do you have a cloak or a robe of some kind?
No. I thought it's been all torn up, like all of my clothing and stuff.
I'll take off my robe of protection and hand it to him.
Okay.
Maybe this could help you.
Okay.
Before
Kind of sad. I feel kind of naked.
It's because you are kind of naked.
Yeah.
I don't want to take her only robe. I just I can go without my armor for a little bit. If
I would have
things get hairy, I'll be
trying
okay.
to
I
come
have
back to
All right.
Thornhaven?
Thornhaven.
Mhm.
So whatever shrines or sigils they had around there, I
Mhm.
would have tried to study. So when we get down there, I would
To learn how to do some teleportation
That's
stuff.
a big difference.
Okay.
And then
25
I'm
to
going
14
to
on an armor class. Well, then I take it off my
Okay,
armor.
how about this? I have some regular traveling clothes, and
All right,
this
what were we
might
saying?
help.
well, since I have
Like,
special
you should
armor on,
be-
and
Okay,
I
okay.
change how I
Stealthy
look,
full.
I'm gonna make myself look full-blown gothic dominatrix style. And
Very nice.
Pavel, avert your eyes.
She's got a whip now. That's right.
Jesus.
You got a spiked necklace?
Yeah, spiked collar,
Oh.
bustier with short shorts that has like a little train coming down it that's made of lace and high-thigh leather boots.
Alrighty. So Maeve is now.
Like you're stereotyping vampires now.
Pretty
There
much,
you
yeah.
go.
Nikki
I don't know.
would do a sideward glance to her, like,
So
Like stash on horses.
yeah. So Actually, Boris is going to be the one who's going to take care of the horses. He's going to just take them off to the side while Sophie and the boy are going to help you guys go in.
The boy. What's your name?
Yeah, we'll call him.
Steve.
Dang, I was just about to say Steve too. All right, Steve. Steve is his name. So Sophie and Steve.
I'm looking deep in the eyes and be like, Steve, I'll make sure you get back alive. You are not just a nobody.
Or at least
no name character.
That's right.
Or at least
Steve
in
does not have a last
relatively
name.
the
Just
same
want to say that.
Is he wearing a
My
red
last
shirt?
name. He's wearing a red shirt.
No,
Yeah.
this guy's very important to me.
I don't know.
Okay? He's on our mission.
I hand him a red shirt.
Steve's
Put this on.
There you go.
You're wearing brown pants.
And he's feeling very optimistic
Let's
about the day.
Let's hope he is.
That's right. He's
probably gonna shit
engaged.
himself.
Does he have,
To be
like, a
married the
sword?
next day.
Do they have weapons, Sophie and Steve? Or?
Yes. They're more. So Sophie originally runs around with the very long gun. She's actually ditched that because it's a little too telling and has a little bit more advanced weaponry. And so she substituted that with the sword that kind of looks more regular. And then she also has some daggers and things that like throwing things. And she also has a crossbow. Regular, no extra little frills and grills on these things. And they all have the same kind of gear that they're running around in. They actually send Steve in and to kind of check things out real quick before.
Careful.
Yeah.
Don't get hurt.
Sneaky Steve.
After a little bit of time, he comes back and he's got some cloaks, darker cloaks and things like that, and he hands them out to anybody who's not wearing a cloak and does not have.
Oh, but I know he
obtained.
was going shopping. I would have him pick me up something.
So he grabs the cloaks and hands them out to everybody. Says, "You guys are going to need this before you go inside."
I was going to ask him to pick me up a spyglass while he's in there.
Before
Maybe we can
kind of
keep that in- we'll keep that in mind.
That's what he saw.
Sniper's
Mhm. He says,
I need a spyglass.
"These things are posted up everywhere. I don't know what you guys did to piss off Elderhold, but anybody who sees you with this is going to want to come get
Is
that
it- okay.
reward."
In my armor, in the
Oh, yeah.
definitely taking it off.
Yep.
And I'll just,
Nobody knows what I look like. So
change my hair a little bit. Change my corsage from a rose to like a black rose.
Black rose.
And I'm gonna, grab some mud and put it on my face.
Okay.
And
All right.
some black tar on the lips. Really gothic.
like world
Goth.
though, like how common are fairies?
I'm a pixie now.
Um.
I'm gonna describe myself as a pixie.
Yeah, there's not very many, but again, there's not very many Dragonborns either in this portion of town. But she looks so different. I don't think that they'll notice.
Damn it.
It depends on their role.
I mean, you're-
Her name's Ursula now.
Yeah, he's El Shadar, or not El Shadar. He's a shoot. No, what's the name of the class?
what's the name
A
of
race.
the race?
What?
Shatter Kai. Shatter Kai.
That's not common. Is it?
Not anymore, I don't.
You're not a Shatter Kai anymore?
I'm using my disguise kit
Oh well, yes. There
and
you go.
spending an hour worth of time to completely remake myself.
Just a little blush, a little.
It's like Mrs. Doubtfire.
You are a Dragonborn.
Yeah, there's no eyes.
That's right.
Pull your cowl up.
So basically, the easiest way to do it is
Mhm.
I'm going to just use makeup to
Here, use my gloves. That's
change
my
the
gloves.
white into more of a regular skin tone.
Mhm.
So I just look like a regular elf instead of an undead elf. Basically, a half dead elf.
Excellent. Everybody, roll for deception.
Darken my skin really well.
Since you do have the
Hey, that would
cloaks,
fit
go
in
ahead and do it with
vampire being
advantage.
A drow? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make myself look like a drow.
Oh, yeah, make it a lot darker.
Yeah. And also, too, being a drow elf would fit in really well with vampires.
That's true.
What am I doing? Deception?
Deception. We're seeing how well your disguises look.
Sneaky AF.
And they're all with advantage. So let's go around the room and see what we got.
Do I get extra advantage because I'm using my disguise kit? Because technically,
Oh,
that's what
okay.
my disguise kit does.
Yeah.
Nah.
Oh no. A 10?
I rolled a 1 and a 3, so I'm actually going to use my inspiration to re-roll.
Oh,
All right,
crap.
go for it. All right. So what do we got around the room? Becule?
25.
All right. You got the hood over. As long as you keep your head down, you should be good.
Well, I have a black bandana on too, so I'm just like.
Yeah, but you got a snout. So as
Well,
long as you keep your head down, you should be all right.
Well, yeah.
So you're gonna
I
blend
mean,
in
you
pretty
roll
well.
a good deception. There's only so much you can do to
There you
disguise
go.
the fact that you're a lizard.
That's right. So
Well, you know, we could paint all your scales so you're at least a different color.
I'm black.
We could paint your scales to look a different color. We could turn you white.
all right, moving
I
around.
have much time.
What was your?
I'm the inspiration roll. I rolled a 3 at 20.
Well, there you go.
There it is.
So
All right.
25.
It was the helmet. Takes off the helmet. That's all you needed to do.
I'm just an Asmar.
Just-
There you go. That's right.
So with my psionic help, I still rolled a 12. Still got a 12. Total.
Well, that's still okay because you're not on the wanted poster.
I look pretty much like a human, just like I have like glowing eyes. That's pretty much the only
Okay.
Asmar trait.
I got a dirty 20.
All right. So you guys are all good for the most part. Again, you don't have to really worry about
no,
the poster.
yeah.
The poster, what? It has my normal eyes, I'm assuming. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna just have my eyes a different color.
Okay. Sounds good. So you guys are ready to walk into the town. You guys have any plans?
I don't think the wanted posters are all in color.
Yeah, they're all.
Black and white.
That's very true. I didn't even realize that.
I'm like, dude, they're not like inkjet.
That's right. We've seen Harry Potter. They kind of move.
No, wait. It's
I was
D-
like, they don't have a full description. Eye color blue.
no. It's D&D. It's a dot matrix printer.
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
So I would like, if once getting into town, I recognize some of the symbols.
Mhm.
I would relay it to the group, like, hey, maybe let's start with the underground element and work our way up.
Okay.
And so with that, maybe let's go and hit up that help wanted poster
Okay.
and see again. And I'm just gonna put it out. I'm open to other suggestions, but perhaps we can start there, see what they need help with, and see what's going on. Maybe we can get a sense of things and the layout of Shield Glare.
Let me pose it to you this way. Let's poke the bear right off the bat, or find out how to effectively poke the bear.
Okay, so which bear?
Oh.
We've never been here, so
No, right.
So go in and what
find
bear?
out about the
Okay.
and see what people know about it, and then we can maybe effectively infiltrate it, or we can go straight up.
I think that's a good plan. I mean,
Yeah, I
to
mean,
help
we-
one at a time. We're trying to hurt, trying to get in and out. And we need to
I
get-
just depth of them.
Yeah, and me neither.
That's the worries.
Yeah,
We
me
can ask-
neither.
we have
but
Steve and Sophie here. with
but
us.
if we
They
start
have
asking the
information.
wrong questions about
Right.
the wrong guys, I think maybe that might lead to.
More issues.
I do have to say, like, I have my cloak, but I'm still like an Asimar.
I'm gonna
and
start
that's,
ritual
like,
casting.
I will stick out in the underground.
Let me know.
maybe-
Let me know when it's been 11
Maybe
minutes.
I may not be the best one, or like I'll have to stick in the back for sure.
Or hang out, just hang out.
Or I can go check in with the church while y'all go do that.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm ritual casting
and
Skywrite
with that, you'll hear the
right now.
whispers kind of
Skywrite?
hear
Skywrite.
into the depths of your mind, and we have a link now. To where
Allows
you
me
can
to write up to
contact
10
me
words in the
within
sky,
a mile.
Oh no.
and it lasts an hour.
We all have like the sending stones as well.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
We
So
can all,
church.
does anybody want to come with me check out Church Lathander, or y'all gonna do the underground
Remember
element?
last time I went to church? I had to beat somebody up, but I did get brass knuckles.
I mean, that was, yeah. I mean, we might need to do that again. So,
I'll go with the underground.
Okay.
I'll come to church.
all right, cool.
Maybe some backup.
All right.
You never know. I might get. You know,
No, I'm gonna get all you guys to go to church. Don't worry.
It's gonna happen.
All
All right. What'd you write?
Spend enough time with me.
I almost
It says,
the bottom of myself.
Vampires suck. Signed, the Knights of Elderhold.
Oh. So you guys are just about to turn around, head into town, and right when you're about to head into town, you see these clouds forming up there. It is dark. It's night, but
Wait, what I missed?
Skywrite.
I stealthily cast Skywrite.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I ritual cast it, so it says Vampires suck. Signed, the Knights of Elderhold.
Do we like look up and see this?
Mm-hmm. You just
I'm
look
like,
up.
Oh, yeah. I can't think knew a faster way. Yeah.
You wanted to poke the bear.
I'll bring him to us.
There you go. So Sophie's looking at this in kind of horror. She's looking over at you guys and says, "You know, there's a lot of vampires here, right? Like, there's a lot of vampires here."
No, we didn't ask you very many questions before we.
Yeah,
made this
you just
decision
decide to. Okay. All right.
Maybe you guys should hide.
They're not looking for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't
We're all
think they're
we're all
I don't think they're
disguised.
going to differentiate. If you're with us, I'm sure they'll just kill you on sight. You are still a werewolf. I promised Connery I'd return and get you back safely. So maybe let us handle this.
Well, she can come with us.
Well, I mean, are we going? You said there was dark clouds forming. Or?
No,
Yeah, and the clouds showed up, so you can actually see it. Not everybody, since it is dark, not a lot of people are looking up, but the people who do are definitely seeing.
Like the people, like vampires that stay around at night.
Mm-hmm, they would be the ones seeing it.
Yeah.
That's enough.
The ways it goes. All right, into town you go.
All right.
Who would like to go first?
It's a
The
completely
church?
useless spell I wanted
Church.
to use at least once.
Yeah.
Sure. We can do the church first.
All right, sounds good.
Let's come up with code names because you don't want to announce our presence. You gotta be stealth, like don't say, "Hi, I'm Pavel from the Hudson Overheld."
Good idea. I was definitely gonna walk in there and just say,
I know.
yeah.
Hello, I'm the Knights of Elderhold.
Did you see that message in the sky?
In Marble?
Or
No,
Jacob.
Steve's a good name.
That's that guy's name.
Oh, Jacob. Jacob's good.
There you go. There you go.
I'm Jacob of Melderhold?
Like
No.
How about say?
Donbury. Yeah.
There you go. Sunbury.
Yeah. And you call me
Jacob of Donbury.
You call
Jacob
me
of-
Ursula
Ursula. Got it.
The pixie.
of the Dead Forest.
That looks gothic.
Are you doing this telepathically or
No,
who's-
whispering.
Okay.
All right, so you're talking and walking. You do see that there are some people looking up at the sky, seeing what's going on, or at least we're talking about what was just there. And some of the individuals are kind of drunk.
I mean, we're gonna be like, oh, like what is that? We're gonna what is that?
Yeah, so there's some conversations going on. There are a lot of torches lit.
Is it? Do we hear like talk?
Oh yeah. And
Negative or like, no, those guys are good guys. This is all lies. Like,
you hear some people are like, yeah, that's kind of a lot of money. I could take that if we see one. I could take a guy. I could take a knight, and yeah, I could do that. Look, Dragonborn doesn't look that strong. You know. And these are like small, like kind of like teenagers, kind of talking back and forth.
Right?
You know.
As I walk by.
And so you do find the church. It's not very big, but it's nice. You know.
Does it look like it's active this time instead of
Yes, it does look active.
Well, it's still 50-50.
do I sense anything out of the ordinary?
A Church of Lathander active at night.
Are you doing anything in particular to find out if there's anything out of the ordinary, or are you just kind of just walking
I mean,
in?
do I see banners with a thunder, or does it just look like a?
Yeah, there's banners and a little thunder out. There's lots of candles. Most of the candles seem like they're all coming from here, man. It's a lot. They've lit up a lot of the area with insides and out of just all these.
Well, it's a church, so it would be affected by the hollow spell, if anything. So I just do divine sense once we get within 60 feet.
There you go.
I would sense good and evil,
Or not, or
The
undead.
church is.
undead, fiend, celestial.
The church has a lot of Lathander artifacts. It's not hollow ground.
Oh.
I'll let you know. I'll be like,
Do you want me to bleed?
get punching ready.
Do you want me to bleed?
And we do have a telepathic link still within a mile.
Yeah.
For the
I'll
next
let you
couple
guys
hours.
know. Like something's fishy with the church. I'm like, maybe. I mean, I don't want to go in without the group. Like, maybe
do
let's go back.
you need us to meet up with you?
As you're saying this, did you cast Detect Good and Evil?
No,
The divine sense.
Divine sense. Yeah, not holy ground. As you come in and you're kind of looking around and stuff, you do go inside, right? Or are you just looking outside?
No, we haven't gone inside yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
You do see.
60 feet. I would have done that. And I would have been like, whoa. Like, hold
Yeah.
up, something's wrong here.
It's almost like a small gathering that's inside, and they're singing songs and that kind of stuff. Almost having like a little service with each other.
Well, that goes to the wrong words.
Those aren't even the right words.
I will make you small and put you in my pocket.
But yeah, they're in there. They're doing their thing. There's some people of Lathander, kind of priests, kind of walking around and talking to different groups of people. You do actually
anything wrong, or is it like their ceremonial garb appropriate?
Yeah, it's appropriate. It's kind of poor. It's not like super rich, which is kind of strange for Lathander because Lathander usually has a lot of funds and they usually go out to everybody to help them build up their churches.
We ball.
But yeah, it doesn't seem anything out of the ordinary. In fact, you even see one of the couple that's there. The pastor actually kind of pulls out from a purse and he has some money and he hands them some money and they say, "Oh, thank you, praise Lathander." And they kind of get up and they say a prayer and light a candle and they leave.
We'll be like walking like a circle around the front or something, not just like.
Yeah, so the whole building looks very typical of a small church of Lathander. There's a graveyard that's out in the back, kind of thing, very typical. Yeah, just a small, quaint little. If it wasn't holy ground, if it was holy ground, it would seem very normal, but it's not, and it's a trigger.
Triggered.
I'm gonna try to like act like nonchalant, but see if we can like find an opto or something. Like, let me cast a spell, see if I can see anything more. Yeah, let's do detect good and evil.
Okay. As soon as you cast it, all the candles in your immediate area go out.
I'm gonna relight them real fast with my druid class.
All right, so you relight them.
Mm-hmm.
It takes you a little bit of time because there was a lot of candles in this area, and some of the priests kind of look up and they look over and they see, and they kind of like, oh, like someone shut the door. Maybe a breeze came in, so they kind of go in there and they shut the door and stuff. As soon as you cast it, though, you realize that there is some very nefarious things going on, and they're happening underneath you.
Underneath where we are at.
Mm-hmm. So there has to be a downstairs, but this place doesn't look like it has a downstairs.
No,
There obviously is.
Was there a mausoleum anywhere?
In the graveyard.
Yeah.
Not that for us.
Like, guys, you may not have to worry about the underground. Like, I think we have a direct lead here. You guys want to come to the church? Or
Well,
have they found anything, or do you want to?
no.
I thought we were.
So
all
we'll
at
go
the
to these
church.
guys now. So you guys go.
Gone to the
Oh, did we split the party?
Yeah, we did.
Yep. So you guys are over there looking at the For Wanted place, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's actually a pottery store. So they sell lots of different pots and stuff. There's like the little spinning thing with the clay on there, and someone's working at it and stuff. Looks like kind of a teenager age, kind of putting stuff together. Are you gonna go in and just?
I guess I'll take the lead
Okay.
on this one.
So as soon as you come in, the little bell goes off. And they
LOA Epise?
I have no idea.
Are you going in with them?
Yeah.
I never technically declared where I was going, so I just assumed I was at the church with y'all. Because I was going to ask how close.
So the two of you are
how
going
close
in?
are the people inside the church together?
Cool, yeah. I mean, come with us.
They see you and they come in and they're like, "Oh, we're about to close up here in the next hour or so. Is there something that you need? Some pots and pans for this and a pot for pans for that?" And the way that they phrase it, it's almost they're saying,
You want some pot?
"No, there's
No.
are you here for business?"
Yes, yeah, and I would reply, yes. Pans and pots, that's exactly correct.
Oh, good. Well, I'll go get Stevie for you. Oh, Stevie.
So many Steves.
No, it's not. I already have a Steve.
So many Steves.
Go get Jonathan for you. There you go. Much better.
Scuba Steve.
I'll go get Jonathan for you, and he takes care of special orders.
Okay.
So he kind of goes in the back, and next time he comes out, this gentleman comes out. He looks very pale. Looks like he's been up, a lot during the night, getting a lot of inventory stuff taken care of.
A vampire?
No, not quite like vampire,
Okay,
but just kind
I
of.
just want to see if I got any kind of smell, like a decay smell, or
There's a slight
kind of-
smell to him.
okay, but it's not like death.
It's like he may have like been
Up all night.
up all night and maybe I don't know, like dug something up. I don't know.
Okay.
Kind of got an earthy kind of a smell to him.
Okay.
And so he comes out and says, so you're interested in some of our finer antiquities here. So what is specifically is the range of your purchases you're looking for here? So what kind of a job are you interested in?
You know, I'm open for suggestions, but I'm at the time just looking for any kind of extra work, so to speak, that I could maybe potentially help out with, and maybe start some connections within this area. I'm starting to lay some roots.
Oh, some roots. That sounds wonderful. Why don't you come back here to my special place in the back that has some of our more delicate antiquities that you might enjoy. Some of our pottery here, more than the stuff that you see out in the front.
Yeah.
It's basically saying, why don't you come back here and I'll show you what we have to offer you.
Yeah, antiques is definitely what I'm interested in.
Excellent. Is your friend also interested in antiques, or is he a common person and we should just get rid of him?
Yes, he is as well a delver in antiquities. So he is my partner for this time, and if you would be allowed, I'd like to bring him along with me as well.
And he looks over at you, and just starts talking about pottery. You know, oh, how do you like the embroidery on this?
I don't know jack shit.
Oh, if there's any kind of clues,
Yeah,
I'd
it's
like to try and.
the clue is, are you one of us?
Yeah, so I would like to telepathically
Tell them what to say.
Exactly.
All right, so then you're. All right,
Just repeat after me. Kind of like
do a wisdom.
Thieves can't by proxy.
Yeah, if we can,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Let's see how well this works.
If he cooperates.
No, for sure.
Actually, you know what? On that,
Dragonborn and stuff.
roll for wisdom as well. A wisdom with advantage for you because you know it.
It's basically thieves can't by proxy.
Yeah. So what'd you roll? 4.
Holy
this
shit.
is fantastic.
What's your wisdom statement?
It's +1. My
Okay.
charisma's +5 though.
Wisdom. So I got a 19, and then I'll go ahead and I'll use my psionic ability to try
Okay.
and boost it. 21.
All right. So you're telling him exactly what to say, but he's.
It's kind of like that word of mouth game.
I think it's really great. That's all I gotta say. And you can just tell, like he's like stopping, listening, and then saying.
Well, I would.
So he's saying the right things. He's just being really obvious about it.
Yeah. And it's like.
Maybe you should wait outside.
No, I'm gonna go. Give me 2 seconds.
So then he says a really long thing all about pottery, right? So, about the stitching here and the embroidery here and the thickness of the walls there and this sort of stuff there. And what he says in Thieves' Cant is basically, where do you hail? What is it you do? What are your specialities? And it starts giving you a quick, long list of things to answer because he doesn't think you're going to be able to answer it. So,
What do
roll
you
him
got?
again.
No, I got this. I'm not even gonna say.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say. What was his name again?
John?
Jonathan?
Jonathan.
I don't remember.
Johnny.
He wasn't supposed to last more than 2 seconds. Name's John. Name's John now.
You never know when an NPC becomes.
Oh, dang it. Gonna stick around with John for all these
You gotta have a
things.
fantasy name generator or you end up with Steve's.
I know, Steve's and John's.
Jonathan. I don't know jack shit about what the fuck you're saying. I just know I need to make money. My friend here told me you can help me.
I see. So he turns back to you. Is he new to our business?
Very, extremely new. He's a prospect, but he has
Prospect.
a lot of potential and has unique, shall we say, talents that could be very beneficial and profitable to us in the future.
Teach him this phrase, and it's, "I don't understand. I'm an idiot," which is the phrase that they teach all new people for being thieves.
Sure.
It's the "I'm an idiot," and they're like, "This just tells them that you're new."
Yeah.
Teach him that,
Okay.
so at least the people know not to kill him on sight.
Fair
We
enough.
used to make new waiters strain the hot water from the coffee machine, which just has a line hooked up to it. So then they'd be standing over there like emptying pitcher after pitcher after pitcher. And then finally one of the managers would be like, "What are you doing?"
That's like when
That's
I taught.
fantastic.
That's like when I taught my friend's son how to drive because he didn't have time, and we stopped at the AutoZone. I told him to go inside and get headlight fluid.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes.
He was in there for like
So-
20 minutes.
So that's the equivalent of what it is that's going on in this situation.
Sweet.
Come back to the back office before he lets the game go here. And so he takes you back into his little back area. There's like a little curtain that's in the way, and he opens up the curtain, and this offers for you guys to go through.
Okay.
And just
I'll,
murders you.
I'll
outright.
lead the way.
Okay. It's about this time that you hear Pavel on his side saying, "Hey, there's some stuff going on." So he brings you in, and he pulls out this book, and it's all written in thieves' cant.
Yeah.
So it looks just like pottery notes, inventory, that sort of stuff. But you can tell it's a long list of stuff and prices for different pieces. And it says, in regular, not thieves' cant. So, are you guys more smash and grab? Are you assassinations interest to you guys? Or are you looking for more smaller game that you're...
Actually, we're our group, myself and my associate here, are more of a jack of all trades, so to speak. So I feel whatever job is the hardest, that's the one that we want to do for you.
Well, since this is an
I'm still new. What are you talking about?
Yes.
We've got this.
I'll tell you what. I'll give you one of my harder ones, but I won't give you my hardest. How do you feel about travel?
We love traveling.
Excellent. Ever been to Goldcrest?
It's on our to-do list.
All right. Well, then that'll give you some good to-dos when you get down there. Some sights to see.
Perfect.
There is a home, a manor up there. There's some, let's just say some artifacts within this manor. And he starts giving you the address and that kind of stuff. The client would like to have some of these artifacts returned to them. But the occupant is, is a little sharp around the edges, if you know what I mean.
I do, I think.
So, definitely go in at your own risk. Daytime is probably the best option for you. If you can return all 5 of these items, and they're just kind of like random kind of items, there's a notebook that he wants. There's a special candlestick that he wants. Things like that.
Okay.
And he says, if you can get all these items back, well, let's see. If you were to get all of these items, that would be good. How does 1,500 gold sound to you?
1,500. I mean, it's a lot of items. 5 items each, 1,000. Let's make it 2,000.
Tell you what, do you do this without any kind of issues, or they're not going undetected and come out undetected? I'll give you 2,000.
All right. Say if things don't go the way we want, but we still procure the artifacts, I'll give it to you for 1,000, half off.
I like the way you think. Sounds good.
All right. And as a potential bonus, maybe if there's any other items that we find along the way and we procure, they belong to us in our possession.
Anything else in that house is up for grabs. So, but these are the specific items that the client wants.
Fair enough. All right.
Don't get too greedy, though. The more you stay in these manors, the more there's a chance of getting detected.
Agreed. Yeah, that's the thing of these.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. I consider this job taken.
Sounds good. And so yeah, he starts haggling some of the finer details. How long do you think it's going to take you? When do you plan on leaving? That kind of thing.
Sure.
Just boring things. All right. We're going to cut back to you. What is it you guys are going to do?
I mean, I want to go get my armor and let's
Nope.
let's go in after nighttime. Let's clear this nest out.
At night?
It is night.
Oh,
It is nighttime.
How close together are the priests inside?
There's about 4 or 5 priests inside, and they're kind of walking from like a little family or person to person. Once in a while, they'll stop and they'll like give some money to somebody in the neighborhood and that kind of stuff. The poppers and things are usually the ones up in the front. And usually, they've been some of them go into the back area where they get some food and stuff.
I'm watching them patrol at this point, or do their thing. Just kind of slyly watching.
Can I cast Identify on the statue? It said that it takes vampire blood. Did they say it takes a specific vampire blood?
It's vampire blood, not raw blood. Has to be a
Right.
vampire.
I know where to find vampires, guys. I think I should go get my armor. I think we should go storming down in there and clear it out and reconsecrate.
All right. I guess we'll meet back up outside the village where we departed.
Let Sophie know what we're gonna do.
Sure.
She deserves to know.
Hopefully, we can investigate this church. We can handle it.
Handle it how? What do you mean?
I mean, me and El Shadar, we're pretty stealthy. And we're pretty smart.
And I kind of look like a drow right now.
Yeah. So he comes out.
If y'all want to
Let's
try to
before
sneak
we
in.
gun blaze this vampire town and, murder. I
gun
rape almost
blaze.
been a werewolf. I don't want to be a vampire.
I mean, it's gonna take me some time to get my armor and check in with Sophie, meet up with you guys. So I'll give you like an hour.
Okay.
That should be sufficient.
We agreed.
That's what they're gonna
That's
do.
what we're doing.
I think.
So we found the vampires.
So I'm getting-
found them.
They're gonna do reconnaissance while we kind of meet up and then start heading back. Should be about within an hour.
Let Sophie know, like, we found vampires.
Factual.
Probably gonna storm it.
You've
sneak
been
in
with
church.
Pavel longer than I have. Have you ever known him to do anything stealthy?
Clunk,
Exactly.
clunk, clunk.
If you can just talk him off, we just take care
Yeah,
of
I took my armor. I tried.
Even without armor, he's not stealthy.
So Sophie says, from what we understand, that church is not just a few vampires. That is where most of them are located. I would stay away from that one.
Not afraid of vampires.
Okay.
It's your death or undeath.
This is insult to the Church of the Standard. Can't let this stand.
Oh, it is very much an insult to the Thunder. However,
I think that's the point.
We could do some good here. Get what we need. Same time. Guys, do you truly think I can let this stand? Will you stand by me in this or not?
Will you let us die?
Of course not. I have Revivify prepared. I got my armor on now. Like, we got this. We're the knights
Please
of
don't make me
Elderhold.
put you to sleep.
We can die, come back, die again, come back, die again.
Worst case scenario. Best case. We do some good here. Clear this church
I
out.
love the optimism.
Hold on. What did they found out? We don't even know.
So why?
We haven't got a chance to investigate yet.
We've gone and talked to Sophie. So.
Yeah.
As you were leaving the pottery place, there was a wares area. The door opened up as you guys were passing by, and you smelled something.
Okay.
With your passive perception. And the best way to say it, smells like death. And so you even like stop and you look inside. and it's mostly like a glass blowing place.
Okay.
And they're working kind of diligently working on different things, doing glass blowing. And you notice that one of the people inside there looks. I mean, if you had to say someone looks like a vampire, that dude definitely looks like a vampire.
Yeah.
Not just a thrall.
Not just a thrall.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I don't.
I think I'd message back if I still have enough time to the group. I don't know if they're still investigating.
Yeah, at this point, I think everybody's back. Sophie, right?
Oh well,
Or you guys-
they were back at the church. I don't know.
We were gonna stay at the church.
I was gonna say Mark and I was gonna investigate the church.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Well, I went to check in with
relics
Sophie.
in there.
They were
I'm
gonna
gonna see what they are.
So he
Got it.
would still be in transit when we were
Yeah, walking back.
walking
Yeah.
back there.
Okay. So you guys are back together again.
Yes, we are.
Yes, so like now we know that you know where vampire is as
Correct.
well.
What time is it? It's
Night.
night.
It's night.
Nice.
Why
That's
is
why
my
vampires-
glass blowing?
Because they're vampires. They come out at night.
They do everything at night. I have a feeling this city's probably basically dead during the day. No pun intended.
We don't know how much of an influence they have here. Could be like a normal human town with a small vampire problem.
Perception checks for the two of you guys.
What do y'all do? Y'all like gonna sneak in? Because I'm assuming now like the priests have like gone to bed or no? Still out here.
20 on perception.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Everyone? You notice that one of the priests is coming out of the church. And he's heading right for you guys.
Okay, here you go.
Did you tell me that it might be a vampire?
You guys know that we have.
Excuse me, are you guys young travelers? Out and about.
Yes, we're actually from Donbury.
Oh, Donbury. It's a beautiful place.
It is. My name's Ursula.
Ursula. I'm Father Pip.
Hi, Pip Pip.
Would you guys like to come in and share with some of the festivities that's going on
Oh,
inside, or have something to
absolutely.
eat?
We actually were just looking for a place to, rest our feet. It's been a while.
Well, we do have some rooms that are available. I mean, some of the priests would be happy to give up their own beds for some of the congregates. But yes, if you're welcome to come in and share the light of Lathander, we can definitely give you guys something to eat and a place to rest your feet. Would you guys like to come in?
Sure.
Absolutely. Come on. Follow me.
Insight to see if he's genuine.
All right.
See if he's being actually genuine.
So, just in case.
Oh, yeah, that's a 24.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't know. I'm just going.
Let's go on.
I got a natural.
Free food. He's hard to read, even with the 24, because it wasn't a natural, right?
Mm-mm.
Nope. He's hard to read. He seems very sweet and kind. Maybe a little too kind. I don't know. You can't get a good read on him. So he takes you in, and as he does, he talks and says, "So, do you follow the light of Lathander?"
Actually, we were thinking about joining. We actually have a good friend that actually is a follower. He keeps telling us all about, Lathander and how great it is. So we just, decided to come here and check it out.
Oh, excellent. And so he starts, he goes into the little pew and he pulls out a little book and says, "This book will definitely show you the light of the life. And you ask your friend questions. There's always time for questions. And you're always welcome to come here, and we'll always be there to support our congregates, especially new congregates such as yourselves. But I'm sure you guys would like something to eat, yes?
Oh, we would love some.
Excellent. Come on back. And so you go into the back area. Are you following him into the back area? I'm assuming you are.
Yeah, why not?
That's one.
A lot of reasons why not.
No, I'm not going.
You
I'm gonna go.
No,
No.
I don't trust this guy.
All right, so you're gonna stay in the pews area and just kind of chill out there for a little bit.
Yeah.
You're gonna just go in by yourself. All right. He goes into the back area right behind like the main area where they have like their church services and things. And it's almost like there's like a soup kitchen kind of an idea in the back. And sure enough, there's like different breads, there's cheeses, there's some meats. The meats aren't like the best of meats, like like pork or anything like that. Just kind of like regular meats. more
That could be
deer.
raccoon.
Yeah, but I mean, it looks like they've done like their very best in trying to get it to be nice and stuff. Some of the friars and things are kind of eating and drinking their soups or eating their soups and things. And they see you and they make a little bowl for you with a plate for you and they bring it to you and yeah, they're all excited. They're going to be able to help another lost soul for the light of the thunder.
I say, oh, thank you very much. You're all so kind.
Oh yes, no problem at all. Are you going to eat it?
Are they all staring at him?
No, just the one handing it to you.
And I'm gonna pretend like I eat it as I'm putting it in my mouth. I'm actually gonna shrink it. Throw it over my shoulder.
Ew.
But
Yeah, actually, that's not a bad way to do it. Sleight of hand.
The dude's staring at you.
Fair magic.
So yeah. So you have your little bowl. You go sit down, and you start to eat the food. It smells pretty good, like the warmth of it. It's been kind of like colder in this area. I mean, the smell of it is pretty good. You know, they put a lot of like love and care into like the seasonings and things. There's even a point where you're like, maybe just one bite. I don't know. It's kind of, no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna keep tossing it.
Roll a will save.
What'd you roll?
I got 19 plus 3, so 22.
22. Yeah, they're just all pleased, and the little friar there says like, oh well, let me answer some questions for you about the Church of Lathander. So he starts just talking to you as you're eating, and gives you some bread and some water and things, and just keep sitting there and enjoying the festivities.
He would have heard a lot of Lathander spiels at this point, or she would have.
Uh-huh.
So is there like a difference, or
No, I mean it seems like right on the money. I mean, there's even some things that like the friar is talking about, like, well, I'll never explain it like that. That makes so much more sense. Like this is wow, this is like they are on point.
Wow.
Just saying. So we're gonna cut from you. You're sitting there and enjoying a non-meal. Back to you guys.
All right.
I want to go talk to them.
You want to talk to him?
You're gonna talk to him.
Need to.
You think I was gonna
We need to kill him.
You're gonna get
And
killed.
take the blood.
I'm trying to formulate a plan still, actually, but I want to at least go talk to him and see if if he's dealing with special items or if he's special.
Oh, so you're gonna go back to the shop then?
No. He's talking about the glass blower vampire.
Mhm.
Okay.
Are you guys gonna follow?
I mean, I'll be like, wait, before you go anywhere, I want to just strike at the church. Like, we know where they are. That's the main nest of them. We'll get what we need.
You guys go ahead.
2 birds, 1 stone. We would need your help. We would all need to do it together if we're gonna do this.
If there's any trouble, you know how to reach me.
We know there's going to be trouble.
There's gonna be
What is your goal?
You're
in
gonna
talking
go-
to this man?
I might be able to get this is telepathically. Might be able to get his blood and change his mind. Dragonborn blood is quite exotic.
Quit making deals with the devil. Just kill him and take the. You don't even make a deal with him. Just kill him. He's a vampire. He doesn't need to be alive. He's a scourge. He's undead.
Oh, full of racist.
Those guys.
You
No,
can hear
it
this.
don't matter. He's undead.
I'm pretty dead set on trying to not kill the entire party over. Because this entire town I know is vampire ridden.
Mhm.
And they all band together.
We know there's some. We don't know how bad of an infestation it is.
All right. Well, if you want to go and talk to this glass blower vampire, I guess I can keep watching the outside.
I'm gonna start.
You at least have a conversation with him.
Hey Tom.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start ritual casting detect magic
Oh, okay.
as quietly, as discreetly as humanly possible.
I'll like
Pretend
grumble
like
and be
you're
like, I
praying
guess
against
I'll.
you.
I'll hold.
Yep.
I mean,
It's only
I
visual
guess
and
I'll
semantic,
wait
doesn't
before
require
we
any
do this
material,
together, but I don't.
Yeah,
think
that's
it's gonna
basically
work
how
out.
I'm doing it.
I'm keeping my armor on.
Keeping my armor.
So while I'm pretending to pray to Lathander, I'm ritual casting detect magic.
All right. All right. So then everybody's going to the glass blower. Then is that what we're doing?
No. I think he's going into the glass blower. We're outside.
Okay. Kind of just checking stuff out.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye out. I don't think we all need to go inside.
Tom's just trying to decide
I'm
what
not
combat
doing
map he needs to pull up.
I'm trying to
I mean,
find
what?
one, but
What is
it's
it
not
allowed?
like a good skill of mine, so I'm like kind of nonchalantly standing out front, but I'm more like ready, like to charge in. Like I'm like keep peeking in the door.
He looks like he's ready to kill a vampire.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, all right.
I took the hook.
Like if somebody knocks over something inside, I'm probably
It's like-
charge in there.
Here's my glass blower.
It's like, I've been hooked. Let's go.
I took the Kool-Aid. I'm ready to die. All right, so
Wait, what?
What?
well, I'm just saying, you know, in general.
10 rolls up.
Hey, he can kill you. You're at the table.
That's right. That is true. Maeve is off being courted, so.
Claudia.
Claudia is being
I was
courted.
like, maybe.
Maeve is
not being
currently
courted.
in a back room.
And let me go ahead and pull this down a little bit.
It has
There.
been a little quiet in here now. We haven't had like
Glass blower drop. All right, let's go.
I think it's more than just that.
All right, so we're gonna say that the glass blower shop is the one to nope. They're gonna say it's the north one
This guy?
on this side, the one that's open.
In the church one?
So go ahead and no.
what's flagging doing?
Oh yeah, what's Flagon doing? Flagon the dragon.
Flying went with the horses.
Okay, so he's just hanging out.
Yeah,
Flagon's-
wait with the horses.
Flagon's behind.
How?
Flagon is lagging.
I was gonna say, how am I gonna be stealthy and not?
Yeah, and have a dragon
Yeah,
rumbling
that's very
following you
true.
around.
If you
Just
want to
saying.
watch the ground, I'll watch the sky.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, since
I'm like casing around.
you know how you could have done it, you could have had say if anybody asked, you'd be like, "This is my son."
Talk about racist.
There you go.
Flagon could be your son.
And try
Okay.
to stealthily.
Go up to
He's
the
a
top.
dragon.
Roll
dragon-esque.
for stealth.
Wow.
You could have.
That's super racist. I guess all kobolds are dragonborn too. Like, oh wow.
Technically, yes.
They're probably related.
They are all.
Uh,
One are aliens, one is not.
Kobold?
No, dragonborn is aliens.
22.
22. Yep. So you were about to like start climbing, and just as you were about to, like somebody walks by you, and you're like, "Oh, just stretching, working on my calves," you know, and they kind of like keeps moving by, and then you realize, okay, no one's around, and you just run to the top.
Okay.
When you get to the top, you realize that there is like a lot of the houses here. A lot of them have little trapdoors on the tops.
Okay.
Very similar to the one you saw in Torrent Haven.
So almost like a flat roof.
They have more of a
Shallow drain.
yeah, but there's little almost like how do I say it? Like almost like a window that you can like crack open. Yeah. But yeah, they have these little windows in them, and almost all of them, if you look around the city, you can see that most of them are open.
Okay. If this one is open, I'd like to perceive or take a look.
Okay.
See what's going on.
Do a roll for perception.
I'm also gonna be like standing guard, but not right at the door.
Just enjoying.
Peeking in. I'm really trying to look in.
23.
To see what's going on. A 21.
This is their housing of all their magical items. Like they have tons of magical items just kind of everywhere in this room. Some stuff that's glowing, some stuff that's not. The trouble is that the window to get in there is only about this big. It's only like a foot and a half.
This is like another like a just 2-story or something.
Yep, 2-story.
Okay.
And so yeah, and now we've set the scene. You're gonna just walk in.
Is Black Lord shop?
Yep, glass blower shop. Oh, towards you.
You're in him?
Yep. That's
Yeah, where you are.
Oh, okay. You walking in?
So you walk in, the door rings, and you hear the guy say, "We're closed. We're just working on some new inventory."
I just arrived in town. I'm with professional inventory.
There seems to be a magic shop down the street if you're looking for something magical inventory. And by the cadence, you realize that. Well, actually, no. Let's see if we can do it. Wisdom. Roll for wisdom. Let's see if you can catch it if they're actually talking thieves' cant or not.
Oh, okay.
Remember you remember the
Mm-hmm.
The phrase.
uh-huh.
Don't say that you're an idiot.
Use it.
Embrace the idiot.
Might work out in your favor.
Maybe. I got a 15.
You're pretty sure they're talking thieves' cant, like just by some of the cadence and some of the things that they're saying.
Okay.
Seems really kind of familiar to the other one.
I'm gonna say the phrase.
Yep. So you say this phrase, and they both kind of look at each other, like the people in this room. Again, there's the guy who definitely looks like a vampire, very, very pale, kind of like longer fingernails, that kind of stuff. Kind of straight back. His other two workers look like they're kind of dirty. They've got like not burns, but like soot and stuff on them from the fires and from that kind of stuff. This room, by the way, is very, very hot. And so yeah, they're kind of working and stuff, and they kind of look at each other like, did this guy just say he's an idiot? You know, and then. Oh, okay, yeah.
I told you, I'm new in town. I was.
Yeah, you're new, man. You're new.
Hey, I know.
So new.
You're all the new.
Oh.
All right, roll it. What do we got?
Casting a spell on them. That's. Just walk in like, I'm an idiot, and just start casting a spell.
I can see it.
I'm assuming they would probably assume that
I have advantage on charisma checks. Then
Okay.
after I'm done concentrating on it, then he can perceive if he's even been tricked. So it doesn't say like a.
It's not time.
Well, it says concentration up to 1 minute.
So does he have a save to see if we can get out of it?
No, it's just a cantrip.
Well, there's got to be like something for
what
it.
does it do?
For
Friends?
the duration, you have advantage on all charisma checks directed at one creature of your choice that is impossible toward you. When the spell ends, the creature realizes that you used magic to influence its mood and become possible towards you. The creature
Oh.
So at the end of a minute, he'll know.
Yeah.
So it's actually a self buff.
Oh,
But
it's a self
only-
bus.
So he is extra charismatic toward that
Got
one
it.
person.
So yeah, then he seems like he's giving you a little bit more pity. Like, all right, man.
So like if he needs to roll, if he needs to roll deception, he has advantage. If he has to roll anything charisma based,
I'll say this to Nixon, I'll be like, let me know, man, I'll charge in. Kill this vampire.
All right, so yeah, you're friends with him. The other two didn't notice that you cast the spell. So yeah.
I'm going to telepathically like, hey, I've got a minute of good standings with this man.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna see how big it is. What?
The guy says, all right, yeah, man, what is it you're looking for? What kind of activity and stuff are you looking for?
hey bro, can I stab you? Collect some blood.
Trade.
I'm trying to see if you have anything of value.
Trade you my blood for
I've never
yours.
seen you. I'm new to town. Can you tell me kind of the demographic? What might be of value? What to stay away from?
Are you looking for work? Is that what you're doing?
I have some work going right now. I think.
Oh,
The gentleman over yonder.
yes.
Yeah.
So you're looking for some gear then to help you with your.
Some gear, maybe some ingredients.
All right.
I dabble in alcohol.
Alchemy. Oh, okay. I got you now. Yeah, why don't you come upstairs? We can. There's some stuff up there that might be able to help you out with. So he takes you upstairs, and as he does, you see him kind of pop up in there, and there's some lights that kind of.
The workers stay.
Yeah, the two workers, the others are still downstairs working on their stuff. And so he gets it there and he starts pulling up little drawers, and they all have different ingredients in them and that kind of stuff. So what specifically are you looking for here?
So, some of my work, I've been dabbling, in different dealing with demons, devils, fiends, summoning them here and there. Often they include blood components. I have a few from face fighters, from werewolves here and there.
You'll have a minute. Quit beating around the bush.
Your minute is coming up, and they're gonna, and he knows, right? He'll know if.
He'll absolutely 100% know.
Just ask him.
I was seeing. I heard there's a large vampire population here. I was seeing if there was.
Who told you that?
Some friends over.
Watch yourself now.
Blackbird Castle.
Blackburn Castle knows that there's vampires here.
Everybody.
What exactly is it you want?
Vampire blood, of course. I've been willing to trade my own. That's what I've done with all others.
Are you trying to make yourself a thrall, then? Is that what it is?
Well, no, I'm not interested in lifestyle.
And now your minute is up. And he notices. Alright, what is your deal, and what is it you want?
I want vampire blood.
It says he immediately becomes hostile, or what?
I mean, with the DM's discretion.
He just knows that you use.
He knows that he's been tricked.
Yeah, so, I mean, he would know he would say.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Like this dick.
I want vampire blood. I'm willing to offer my own.
Very well. You're looking for vampire blood. Tell you what. You can ask him yourself.
Where is he?
Not here. You wait right here. And if you ever choose to use that kind of a spell on us to get a better deal on something, you don't just lose your hand. Let's just say it that way. And so he kind of leaves the room, and he goes downstairs.
I'm gonna telepathically say, watch him, be ready.
Kill him?
Not yet.
And he calls over one of the servants. And he's saying something to one of the servants. He sends the servant out the door as he just takes off running.
Like,
Then he goes right back upstairs. He says, playing a very dangerous game. A master's really going to want to know why you're asking these kinds of questions. And what Blackburn Castle has to do with this. What exactly they know.
I'm like, move
I'm
around
going in.
the corner.
All right.
The Great Merchant. Have you ever heard of him?
No. But he probably doesn't have as much good deals as I do.
He deals with blood just the same.
Might have been wiser for you to deal with him instead of this.
Maybe. Can you help me or no?
Oh, he's on his way.
Are you not a vampire? Are you a thrall? Are you under his control?
It's quite personal questions, don't you think?
I'm gonna try
Take
to.
this guy out. One hammer. I'll run in there.
You should have tried to when he was under the effect of your spell.
I'm gonna try to.
Does a 25 hit?
8? Oh, it is.
Oh, God. Shit.
From outside on the roof, you hear him get slashed. You take 7 bludgeoning damage as a vampire materializes.
Can you from that far away?
How far up are you?
20 feet, and he's on the opposite side of the wall.
Okay. I think I have to then.
He materializes from mist, and he just
That was insane.
arm striked you.
He has more hit points than you do.
This is definitely a vampire. He grabs you and he throws you to your back. So you're up, look straight up at him.
Yeah.
And he's got his hand ready to like start slashing you, and it says,
Yeah.
"What is it you're doing here? What business do you have in my establishment?"
I'll start like jumping.
Yeah,
Right up there!
I hear him. And okay.
Oh, I mean, if you have something to say.
I was gonna. I would hear it, and then I'm still in the room with the guy, correct?
Well,
Yeah.
in the room. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in the room with one, and there's another one on the roof.
Yeah.
Okay.
It sounds like your master met my friend.
Oh, it wasn't just you, eh?
Oh, never.
Oh, well, I wish you the best of luck. He doesn't like to talk, this one. He just walks down the stairs.
How big was the window to go up?
Foot and a half.
Up foot now.
Not big enough for you to squeeze your big ass through.
We're gonna put this guy on the map next to you.
Okay, and then I guess I'll go ahead and just kind of.
Yeah, so he's asking you questions, man. It's time.
I'm really like.
I'm gonna run over here to the door. Yeah, I'm gonna run out.
Growing impatient. And you see these fangs just start to grow. You also see like his complexion is starting to like shift. Almost, it's very similar to like a werewolf changing.
Yeah.
Like he is changing as well.
I think with me being hit, I'm just going to kind of just react violently
Okay.
to that and just kind of growl in response, like you don't know you're messing with, and just you see like the claws kind of like come out, and I like to try and get up and attack back at it.
Dexterity saving throw for me real quick. And then we're rolling initiative for everybody on that side of the
I
room.
get advantage on dexterity.
You're sort of you're fake eating. I'm fake praying.
We would shout out. Yeah.
They're all fighting.
Vampires at the glass shop. Get flying.
Good luck. Hope you win.
Awesome. When you revealed your hands, you started going through your change. He actually jumps backwards, but you're able to just jump up and like be ready to go at it with him.
Okay.
So there's about 5 feet between the two of you right now at this point, and he's just looking you over.
So coming down the stairs.
And so as he sees you, he says,
He's coming
"Ah,
downstairs.
are you one of the lost?"
I'm running.
I'm not sure, but
I'm gonna try to stop him.
Ah,
We can like trap him.
if I bring your head to them, maybe they will be happy to let me into their little groups. This will be fun. I don't know what you came here for, but I don't think that you're gonna want what you're gonna get.
I'll be like, good luck trying. With that, I'll like go ahead and
Going for it.
I'll shoot. I'll like try to shoot my psionic claws.
Okay,
Not very good.
first one, go for it. And then rolling initiative around the rooms. What you got?
I got 3.
3. All right. And
I
then
am standing in the doorway.
To stop the other guy from leaving.
Beku, you got a 20, right?
I could.
All right. For initiative,
Oh yeah, that's
I'm
it.
gonna do it through this. Let's do it. Here we go.
Is the other vampire? Is he still in the building? And the servant?
Oh no, they've left. They're out the door, and they just walk out.
I didn't feel able to like get in front of him and stop him from leaving.
Oh, do you want to?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can get up there and stop them.
Yeah, I would stop both of them. Like, no, you're not going anywhere.
Ah, yeah, your thing didn't come through for whatever reason.
My initiative. Okay, so I rolled a 16.
16.
No, I didn't roll on there. I can roll on there.
Okay.
I got 1. Oh.
That's even
I
worse.
don't know if
I'll
that's...
leave your 3.
I was like, if that automatically loads, it's fine. I'm sure that they're not going to get worse than 3 level.
See, here's the fun thing, Mark, is we couldn't go help even if we wanted to, because we have no idea where that is.
All right, so on your first attack, what
In
you
an
got?
unfamiliar city.
26 to hit.
Yes, sir.
It hits.
All right. I'm gonna
You
roll.
just run until you hear the sound of motion.
So we just run a random direction and hope for the best? Yeah,
See,
no.
You're committed.
18 points of damage.
What type of damage?
Run to the sounds of the fight.
Psychic damage.
We're also on a building floor.
Nice.
Higher level.
And it was 18.
Yes,
You
sir.
know
Okay. Your psionic knives fly in and it
I
hits
don't
him,
know that.
and he actually looks kind of like shocked that you like.
that? I'll just automatically
Like, this is like one of your
do a
tricks.
vampire sound.
What are you gonna do with the rest of your?
I'm gonna rush up to him and then I'll use my claw attacks, which
Okay.
are magical because
Mhm.
I'm magical claws, and 2 attacks
Okay.
with advantage. So the first one, okay, that's a 9. 18 to hit.
It does hit.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
That's going to be 6 plus 7, so 13 points of damage.
13.
And it's slashing, and then the second one is a crit.
Oh, nice. Well done.
So then I'll. How do you do those? You just roll two.
Yeah,
damage dice?
just double your dice, or you can roll them twice. That's fine.
Okay. So that'd be 14 more points. of slashing
Nice. You were just laying into him. Pa, pa, pa. All right. Now we're doing the initiative order. Vector, you're up first. Darkshade, you're up again. And then it's Monsieur Vampire.
I was running down after the guy.
Okay.
So can I just place myself here? Do we? Yeah.
Are you gonna do battle with those dudes?
Only the one that he said that was a vampire. I'm gonna trust your smell of.
Well, I mean, it looks like a vampire.
Looks like.
You think it's a vampire civet?
We're going to use this guy in there.
Well,
He works for a vampire.
do thralls smell or look like vampires, or
They look mostly undead, but they're not vampires.
oh, okay. So yeah, you told me that it's a vampire. So I'm gonna cast polymorph one.
Okay, go for it.
Wisdom saving throw is 17.
Fails.
Where you turn into?
Turtle.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, the turtles again, man. Turtles again.
Fucking turtles.
All right, yeah.
We need his blood!
I'm
Is he a vampire turtle?
well, I'm gonna take him
Fucking
and
turtles.
put him in my back holding.
All right.
Fucking
Oh, man.
turtles in bags of holding.
Oh,
That's our
man.
solution to things.
He doesn't have to breathe, so he'll be in there forever.
So now that you've already done it, you can't pull him back out
What? What?
because you have to think about what you're trying to pull out.
Well, I know,
And it's-
I know what you look like.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna deal with that dead turtle when we get to it.
I mean, when I put it in there,
Well, when the turtle dies,
no, I want to turn him. Well, the turtle takes.
well, you can stop concentration as soon as you throw him in there, and the spell's done.
That's done. He doesn't have to.
But then he'll revert back into his original form, right? Once you lose concentration, which
Yeah.
Well, just so that you're
just come out of the bag.
Can he just come out of the bed?
The bag is
You can like
only
try to get out of it.
so deep, right?
I
And
thought
so
it
wide.
was if the original
No. Oh no, it's very
Finite.
yes.
so just so that you're aware, and you wouldn't know this as a player. It's not a vampire, not a thrall. You just killed a dude. So, yeah.
Well,
Like a vampire?
Yeah, he just looks like one.
well,
He wants to be one. He
he's
wants to be a
turtle.
thrall.
He's a turtle, right? He's still alive, right? Or no? Is he?
No, there's no air in there.
Oh, he's dead.
Boom.
Right there.
Oh, no,
There is no air. There is no air in the bag of holding unless it is
It
open.
just happened. It just asphyxiated.
Grabs
right
it,
now,
boom.
immediately.
They have an unconscious creature would have average approximately 4 minutes to be revived from the inevitable suffocation.
Yeah. So 4 minutes, and then you're gonna have a dead turtle on your hand.
Actually, there's not.
Yeah, he was wanting to become a thrall. He wasn't a thrall yet. He was just a glass blower.
Poor guy.
He was just very pale complected. Moving on.
That's why
You have a dead
I'm
turtle.
gonna point at the other server and we'd be like, "Do you serve the vampires?" While brandishing my hand around.
One of them just passes out. And the other one, yeah, the other one just took off. So yeah.
So, do we have a grid?
Yeah, I can give you a grid.
Unhinged.
Vampires.
Would be.
They're undead.
He's gonna be gone, I assume.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's out of the way now.
Then, 15,
Yeah.
run past you. 20,
Still in
25.
amazement at the turtle transformation bagging that I saw.
Do I see
Uh,
on top of the roof?
Feet up.
Or
yeah, I would say that you'd see like just, I mean, because they're right at the edge. I would say that you can kind of see like the tops of them. They have 3/4 cover at the point. This
Okay.
on fire? Eldritch Blast.
Apparently, Jeremy Crawford, one of the rules creators for D&D, said a bag of holding can be opened from the inside unless it has been sealed shut somehow.
Really?
So anything alive in a bag of holding could eventually try to get out.
That is a new rule. I'm loving this
You gotta, like,
idea.
hold it shut.
It's
dude.
gonna be sitting there trying to escape the back of holding.
You got one hand holding it shut.
Very
yeah.
How come I didn't know this earlier? You threw demons in there; they could have all come out.
Yeah.
I just
my
thought-
God.
First turtle while they were in there.
That's true.
16 hit.
The vampire.
Yeah. What's three
Well,
cover? Is it
3/4 covers is
Plus 5?
yeah, no, doesn't
That's
matter.
their AC.
Okay,
yeah.
Yeah,
Shit.
seriously, yeah.
Half cover is 3.
Plus 2, I think.
That sounds
I
good.
think.
Okay.
That might be plus 2.
That is my.
I don't remember. All right,
I killed a dude.
yeah, I killed the turtle. Darkshade, you're up again.
Well, no, he's still in there struggling.
I'm still raging.
Well, I can't metagame.
But this time you'll kind of see,
You think he's
like the hair kind of grow longer down my
Nails
back.
getting bigger. Oh yeah,
More bestial. So
nice.
I kind of seem quicker, a little
Okay.
bit faster than normal.
Yeah.
All right.
Got one.
You can't take any advantage attacks against me.
Okay,
Okay, and I have like higher wisdom saves. Advantage on wisdom saves.
excellent.
And I will try to like hit him.
Jump him.
Hit him with. I want to. Okay, so this is gonna be crazy. But let me hit him with a claw.
Okay,
All right. And I will do that with advantage. But this is the psionic claw. 17 plus 9 is 26.
hits.
And then I get sneaky peek. Oh, that's not very good. 8 plus 7, 6, 15. 15 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And then with my same hand,
Mm-hmm.
I'll try to grapple it.
Oh, grapple him. Okay, go for it.
Yeah, so I think that's a strength check.
Yep.
And then I have advantage to those, thanks to my raging. And that's a 16 plus 13,
Yeah, you got him.
30 something,
29.
29.
Yep, you rolled 14, so you got him.
Okay, so he's grappled. And then with my bonus action with my other hand, I'll stab him with my other psionic claw.
Nice.
And that will be with advantage as well. 26 to hit. And it's a d4 now. That's not in the thing. Okay, so that's 4 plus 7, so 11 points of psychic damage. And he's
Excellent.
grappled. Oh. Hold on. Hold on. I got something for him.
What'd you do?
I grappled him.
Oh, excellent. His turn. You're watching as you got a hold of him, and his wounds just start to heal up. As you can hear him say, "Now that was lots of fun. I'm gonna enjoy this." And immediately his body disappears. It turns into mist, and so you no longer have him grappled, and he comes up behind you. His first attack.
He's in the corner.
Well, he could come up to the other side. Yeah.
Yep.
Right behind you there.
19 hits.
That does hit.
That is 5 points of piercing damage.
But halved.
Yep, that's correct.
So 2.
2.
How do you? I don't know how you.
Yeah, just round down. And you're going to take 22 necrotic damage.
Oh shit. Okay, I don't get that half.
Nope.
Okay.
And as he is biting you, you see that he takes in all that lovely healing. And you can see him feeling getting stronger as he just takes this huge bite out of you.
Okay.
At which point he unlatches his mouth and he starts to whisper into your ear and he says, "Now come on now. Shouldn't we just be friends?" Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. So I have an advantage.
Yep.
Because of my ability.
Yep.
That's awesome. Just a straight wisdom saving throw.
Yep. Wisdom saving throw.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, think about horror.
Oh, also too, I've been reading up on a.
Ooh, I rolled an 18 and a 19, so that's gonna be a 19.
Oh, good. There was a point in there where you were feeling like I should listen to him, and then you're able just to pull yourself right out of it. It was a close call for you, and so yeah, you're not going to listen to him. He does not have the ability to do that to you again. You are now immune to that effect for the rest of this day. But he is going to take 2 more swipes at you. Actually, no. Sorry. 1 more swipe at you. 21 to hit.
It hits.
And then you're going to have 12 damage bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then half that.
Okay.
And that's it. That's all he's going to do. Pavel, you're up.
All right. So I have been to the church and now the glass bone shop.
Mhm.
How was the distance between them?
We're going to call it... we're going to call it...
I'm trying to call them in.
Yeah, so we're going to say if these guys...
I think we've captured a vampire in your bag of holding. We don't know it's not a vampire. We think it's a vampire.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, we know we're fighting a vampire.
That too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
We're going to say 3 rounds. Within 3 rounds, they can get to you if they use their whole actions to dash. So 3 rounds.
We have what we came for, guys. Like, if you can, hurry, and I'll give them directions. Would that take an action, a bonus action to figure that out? Or
I'm going to call that... Yeah, I'll call that an action because you're telling them to hurry it up and you got the vampires and that sort of stuff. So yeah, with all that, I'll say 1 action.
All right. That was my action, and then I'm going to run out here. 10, 15, 25, 30. And I'm going to like shout out and be like how do I get up there? Like, toss them down. Like, I want to squish them.
That's right. You're all by yourself with this guy. All right. All right. Anything else with your action or your any bonus actions?
Let's see. Do I see any way to like get up there to the roof? Is
Yeah.
there an escape ladder? Or...
Yeah. There's the way the building's built. There's like some handholds you could use for the windows and things. Kind of like scale your way up the thing. It's gonna be tough going, but you can get up there.
I'm not very good.
Yeah.
65 armor.
That's alright.
Yeah.
I would assume that'd be a disadvantage.
Yeah. That'd definitely be a disadvantage.
Bonus action, shield of faith on.
Oh,
Alright.
Wow, thank you.
Just the 2 of you.
I'm not mad at that.
Gonna eat you if you can.
So yeah, plus 2 bonus things. And then, do we have a concentration?
What was the guy that kills wisdom? Like, did he have plus anything?
He's a human. He's just a regular human. Like, he had plus nothing.
He was just really ugly,
Yeah.
and you polyed him and threw him in a bag.
And he killed the
Don't
dude.
try to be something you're not. That's
There you go. Don't look creepy. Someone will try to kill you.
Someone will try to polymorph you into a turtle and throw you in a bag of holding.
Polymorph people and throw them in bags.
Turtle killers. All right, so
Some people say save the turtles, we say fuck them.
we're gonna call this the first round. So 2 more rounds, and you guys will be there with, or you guys are gonna leave and go, right? You're gonna be like chill and
Are we
relax.
just gonna say, oh, we have to go, water our Pegasus? Like,
Yeah, whatever you want to say. The pastor is sitting there. All right, are you enjoying your meal?
I am. Actually, on our horses, I left all my stuff. So I'm gonna go grab my stuff, and I'll be right back.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, we'll be waiting for you.
Thank you for your
Oh,
hospitality.
you're very welcome.
Did I successfully ritual cast detect magic by now?
Yes, I would say yes.
Did I detect any magic within 30 feet of me?
Yes, you did.
Where?
Everywhere.
Ooh. Tingly.
If anybody
It's tingly.
doesn't ritual cast, they just cast.
It's like, ooh, it's tingly.
There's gonna be they'll know.
Ooh.
So he cast a spell,
Ooh.
and it set off the lights, and that was
It's tingly in here.
yeah.
So you guys both.
Okay.
So yeah, you're hauling butt then.
Plus 2 to your AC.
and I say,
Oh, hell yeah.
"Oh, let's go get our stuff so we can, you know." And as I
Come
walk
on.
past him-
Probably be
Steve. We gotta go.
That's not-
All right, Vekul, you're up again.
good. So using the laws of geometry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Dagger's still up here.
yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you can see him there.
A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
Yeah, you can see squared him.
Yeah, I mean C squared. Square up, bitch. Let's see, a spell. We're gonna do the good old Eldritch Blast. 14 does not hit, I'm assuming.
Yep.
The trusty old Eldritch Blast.
That's right.
That does,
You should get 2
Yes, that one
blasts.
hits.
You get 2
15 doesn't hit.
15 does not hit, so one of those hit.
God. That is 7 points of damage.
7 points. He thinks he's just, in the middle of this situation with you, and then all of a sudden this bolt just hits him in the back, and he kind of looks behind him and he sees you.
I'm shouting. I'm jealous.
I'm gonna do 2 more.
Ah!
I'll be with you in a minute. Hey,
Yeah, if
Anything
Pavel
else?
had the ability to divine smite this egg, this guy, he would be toast.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna taunt him.
awesome. What are you gonna say to taunt him?
Man, I wasn't prepared for this.
Go for it.
Yeah, roll for it. See what you got.
You don't know.
Roll for taunt. Roll for taunt.
Just straight up D20 or?
No, just be like, you live off the blood of rats.
I got a
Rat.
6. I don't know what that means.
You're like, your mother's a
Dirty rat.
probably a
sucker."
nice lady. I don't want to tell you. And then he's like, forget this.
Your mother's a fruit bat.
That's right. Your mother's a fruit bag.
Fruit bat.
All right, Darkshade, you're up again.
This time I'm gonna growl because I'm really mad, and I'm gonna grapple him. I'm gonna try to grab a hold of him, and that will be a. I'm gonna go ahead and use this one will be 24 strength check.
Ooh. Oh, just missed it. He just missed it.
He just missed it,
Yep.
so it was a good
Yeah.
thing I used my psionic
Mm-hmm.
ability to kind of hold on.
Get him
to
in there. Yep.
I had to use my other self to try and
Okay. All right.
make it work. So it was just enough. I'm going to take him over the edge with me.
Oh,
and try to body slam
nice.
him onto the ground 20 feet below.
Nice.
On top of Pavel. Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna go off to the side. I'm gonna
There you
off
go.
to the side.
I was gonna say, as Pavel's sticking his sword up.
So that's going to be
Oh,
8
sorry,
damage
hammer.
divided in half.
Okay.
So 4 each, which then is reduced down to 2 for me.
Okay, so he takes 4 then.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And then we're both prone, and he's still grappled.
Oh, actually.
And then I will go ahead and make my another psionic claw attack with my bonus psionic claw attack. So
Okay, go
first
for it.
one,
He's prone, so.
he's prone, yeah.
Quick question. The last vampire we killed, did he turn to ash? So,
Yeah, missed.
because of us, or just because that's what vampires do?
That's what vampires do.
Okay, I'm gonna be like, hey guys, this might be the time where we don't vaporize him. Try to get his blood.
Get his blood! Get his blood!
So am I able, so I jumped off the balcony
Mhm.
or the roof, I've landed on top of him.
Mhm.
Is there a way, he's prone, I'm prone, because I took damage as well, and I still got him grappled. Is there a way that I can get up and still grapple him? Or do I have to stay prone?
If you're gonna grapple him, you're gonna be grappling him prone.
All prone? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because you're gonna be prone with him. Or else-
Okay.
Get up and stand on him.
That's what I mean. If I can't, put him in a lock, I'll
Yeah.
have my movement, but if you don't want me to do that, then I can just stay prone. It's fine too.
Yeah, if you want to like restrain him, then you're gonna have to stay prone. If you just want to stand on him, but he can throw you off. that's not. You wouldn't have to be prone for that.
Let me just stay prone, and I'm gonna grapple on the ground prone.
Okay.
Right. And
Sounds good.
Take my straight because I have my reckless attacks versus prone. This is a straight roll.
Okay.
27 to hit,
Oh yeah.
and because I'm mad, I'm real mad. And then that's going to be 14 plus 7, 21 points of psychic damage.
Nice.
And then the second attack. Oh, excuse me, it's just one. Okay, it's going to be 18 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, that's a D4. For offhand, 8 points of psychic damage from the second attack.
8.
And that is my turn.
Excellent. So you're keeping your hold on him.
I am trying to.
All right. He is going to turn into mist again.
Of course he is. He's like grappled. He's like grappled. It was good while it lasted.
There we go. Yeah. And he is. Well, he's no longer prone. He's just gonna come up behind you again and dig his teeth in.
Okay.
So let's do that one.
He does not though, because no attacks get advantage against me with my bonus, with my shifter ability.
18 to hit.
No. I'm at 20 right now.
Oh, good. Yep, he misses that one.
Thought I was gonna hit.
Oh, even the
light
bite.
flares.
He did.
Look, then there's lights.
You see him like rubbing his teeth. And then he's going to take a swipe at you, and that is 23. And the bludgeoning damage on that one is only going to be 8.
It's reduced to 4?
Yep.
Okay, I'm doing really well.
Yeah, not too bad on that one. He is also going to... Yeah, he's going to turn around and take a bite at you. Because you're right next to him, right?
No.
Oh, you're on the other side. Never mind.
Did you want him to come up over here?
He missed it. So.
Yeah, he's going to go over and take a bite at you.
And me?
Yep. So let's see. That is a... 13 to hit.
That does not hit.
Yeah. Tries to go in for a little bite, little one-on-one, little nibble. Does not succeed. And you know what? He's gonna turn that too. He's gonna take another swipe.
Ooh.
Critical sound of a natural 20. Well, actually, hold on. This way.
Why do you always critical Pavel?
You know what? That's true. Only
am I getting hit for the first time? Crit.
only 16 damage.
Oh.
Maybe it's because your AC is so high.
Yeah.
It's the only way to hit me.
It's like I have to crit
Actually, you know what? That's true. Yeah. So he just gets one good swipe in there. Tried for 2 bites, 2 swipes, couldn't do it. All right, yeah, he's done. This is now Pavel's turn to get some retribution.
Oh, wait, how much damage was it?
17, I thought.
Oh,
Let's see.
So I
Let me look at my log. No, we're right. 16. 16 is correct.
okay, well, I concentrated. All right. Well, I guess I'll hit him with my hammer.
All right,
If you
hammer
hit
it
somebody
up.
hard enough with a hammer, you can get some blood out. I know that.
Yeah.
Fast.
All right. Just saying.
Smash your head.
20 to hit.
Oh yeah.
And he is an undead. Let's do it. Second level smite on there.
There you go.
So he's gonna take
48.
48 plus 5d8.
Actually, I think you already had that.
48 plus that's with my
I think
weapons.
so.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh wow, I rolled.
No, just a smite. Just.
Okay, I got it. 13,
There you go.
17 plus. So that's 30 on that first attack.
A lot of that radiant.
Oh yes, that does.
Yeah, a lot of that is radiant.
Actually, almost all of it's radiant.
Yeah, I think 22 of that. How much was that?
All the smite damage is radiant.
Yeah, plus I have a radiant warhammer. That's another.
So all of it's radiant.
Yeah,
30.
All right, so
16.
so what was the total damage on that one?
30.
30 radiant damage.
Got it. He feels that, and you can just tell. he wasn't able to get a bite in there, not able to get some of his hit points back, so he's not very happy about that.
Do I see any blood? Any blood on the hammer, maybe?
You see some blood on him. Not very much on the hammer as of yet.
Nothing. So, before I make my second attack, can I do a bonus action to cast a spell?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do Blinding Smite. Do
Bonus action?
I don't know, do you want to do Blinding or Branding? Do Branding. That's more radiant.
Yes.
And they become visible even if they become
Yes.
yeah, so Branding Smite, and I'm gonna attack him again. Ooh, yeah, definitely. 26 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
We'll lose your concentration.
Sacrifice on Hot Today.
Yeah,
That's right.
say you have to concentrate.
More
on the
squishy
branding
now.
fight.
Yeah, you guys
That's
are
right.
the shield of faith. So it's gonna deal an extra 2d6.
Radiant damage.
That is 8, 12, another 25 radiant damage,
Okay.
and he's shedding light in a 5-foot radius and cannot become invisible.
Nice.
Damn.
Wow.
Then I'll run over here.
Oh man, that really is gonna screw up his day. Wow, that's really gonna screw up his day.
Hopefully,
Son of a gun. Man, you just ruined his day right there. Tell you what, you saw like
get away from me.
saw a big old change in him.
Yeah, I'll taunt him as well, but I'll be like, I'm gonna obliterate you. You know, like, eliminate your existence. Yeah. Send you to your judgment.
Alright, so you guys are making it. You only have one more round to go. Vecule.
I'm gonna cast Mind Spike on him. Intelligence. Oh wait, sorry. Mind Spike is Wisdom saving throw of 7. Not too high.
Passes.
All right.
Makes
Eldritch
it.
Blast.
Eldritch Blast. Oldie but goldie.
No. No.
Both of us?
Yeah.
Well, I am going to be. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go.
Oh, shoot.
I'm actually ready.
Alrighty.
I'm about to go melee warlock.
Alright.
I'll be like, you don't have your shield anymore!
Alrighty.
Alright.
Alright. Vecule's done. Darkshade, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to stand up. That's half my
It's
movement.
back to the top of the round.
Yes.
So
They got 2, and now they just need 1 more to go.
one more round.
Mm-hmm.
And
You can
I'm
go first.
pretty mad. I'm pretty upset. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm not gonna try and grapple him anymore because that doesn't seem very good. I'm gonna go ahead and I will use my Sonic Claw first. Eek. Not good. 17 to hit.
Hits.
Woo, woo, woo. Okay. A sneaky peek. That's going to be 9 plus 5 is 14 plus 7, 21 points of psychic damage.
Oh, psychic.
And then I'm going to attack with my claw, first claw attack. That's a 19 to hit. It hits, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
And my second one, let me just roll my second attack. And that hits 2, that's 20. A natural 20. So that's 2. That's 9 plus 14, so 23 more points of slashing damage.
Oh,
And then I'm
man.
gonna bonus action. And that is another 19 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And before this time, plus 7, so 9 more points of psychic damage.
Oh, man.
So
4 attacks.
And you were just tearing into him. He does not look like he has a lot left to him.
What if just his blood just started?
Yeah, what's the blood situation?
Yeah, now at this point,
Puddling,
he's got
puddling?
not puddling, but yeah, he definitely has.
Claws.
He's got some on his claws.
Some of my hammer.
It's at this point where you're looking down, you're feeling pretty good about this, and something behind you grabs you.
Brazilla, not right now.
Put that guy right behind you.
Oh.
Did he just show up or?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then put this one here, right behind Vecule.
That looks a lot like Christmas Scotch.
Yeah, it is kind of. 2 more vampires pop up.
Well, we are in Vampirevilles.
And you guys are out in the middle of everything, so they're all excited to join the fray.
Oh.
Kind of drawing attention.
Yeah.
Well, in a round, there's about to be a lot of attention because there's going to be
Okay.
a lot of loud banging.
24 to hit Darkshade.
It's
All right, and then I'm going to roll some damage here. This is a bite, so 5 piercing damage. Round of 2. 17 necrotic damage. As he just takes a huge bite out of you.
I used my reaction
Okay.
to. Where did it go? Sorry, the rebuke the violent. The wisdom saving throw DC 17.
Oh, failed.
They take radiant damage equal to all the damage.
Oh, man.
radiated.
Yeah, so that's actually 22.
Yeah, plus the necrotic.
Plus, yeah, the
Oh,
necrotic plus
22
the-
damage. Oh man. It just even it just evens itself out.
Oh.
Because he was using that to get himself some I'll call it. Yeah, because he did it first. It was at full health. So yeah, you knocked him down quite a bit.
I apologize to both of you.
Oh, not again.
No demons. No.
Um
I'm busy.
He's gonna swipe on the eye.
27. Oh, this is still the same one. 27 to hit you.
Me again?
Yep. This is his claw attack.
This is the one right here, right?
That's 5 damage for that.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, vampire number 2. He's gonna take a nice little bite out of you.
This is one behind Vecchio.
Yep. And he's gonna bite into Vecule. Come on. There he goes. 24 to hit.
Hits, and he has to make a DC 17. For the strength saving throw.
Oh, strength?
Yeah.
Weak vampire. Weak vampire.
You guys do.
Let's get a +4. Nope, doesn't get him.
Doesn't get him?
Nope.
Damn.
Plus 2.
Talk about it. 1 second.
What's happening?
He takes 6 points of damage.
6 points.
What would you do?
When you take damage from a creature within 10 feet, you can use a reaction to force the creature to make a strength on failure. Oh, wait. Nope, just kidding. You guys don't. We're good.
Okay. What did you do though?
Telekinetic.
Okay, so
That's only if they
is.
hit you.
Yeah, he hit him.
Yeah, he got him.
Yeah.
He got bite. So that
Did he
was.
pass his strength?
Yeah, he did.
So he takes half damage and no push.
So that was 8 damage for the piercing, and that's 12 damage for the necrotic.
So 20 total.
Yep. And then he is going to. Gonna take us. Well, actually, he's not going to do that.
You should be going to
Wisdom saving throw.
I'm trying to take it damage from me.
Wisdom saving throw. DC 17.
You get. Are you within 10? No, you're not within 10 feet. Are you? You're
Nope.
15 feet.
Oh, 19.
Oh, just in
You
time.
get plus $5.
Very nice.
Alrighty, so
And
that takes
actually,
care of
you can't be
that.
frightened.
From the back, You hear him. He's got like his hands on you, right? And he's whispering in your ear, like, "Oh, why don't you come and join us? You could be such great friends." And you're trying to shake it off. You feel like you're just slowly sinking in, and then out of nowhere comes this bolt, and it hits him in the shoulder, which breaks that concentration. You didn't go into it. Where did the bolt come from? Came from Boris.
I was gonna say Sophia and Boris gotta be around somewhere.
Yep, they were on their way. So yeah, Boris, look up and you see that Boris has his crossbow out, and he gave that guy a little bit of damage there. Not too much, but enough to help you out. Sophia is also there, and she runs in also. So let me grab Sophie.
Yeah, you got her.
Here's Sophie.
Is she down this way? Or
Yeah, she's coming around the corner this way.
right there? Okay.
So move her 30 to whoever she can get to first. And Boris is here.
That suits this one, of course.
Boris is also here. He's shooting this way.
Alright.
Is that as far as she can go?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Plus, she kinda, is this difficult terrain right here?
No. It's not bad. Alright, so then she's gonna go to... Oh, yeah. She also just has that bolt out and just shoots. They're both aiming for the one that's behind...
One?
No, actually the one that's behind him.
Behind Vacuum?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, so they're on their way, and now it's the one that is downed. He's... where is he at? The one that was getting his butt whooped.
Right here.
There we go. He's gonna try to take another bite out of you again.
Okay.
Because he needs to get
You must taste good.
I'm really tasty.
tasty.
I'm wearing full plate armor. I'm not very easy to fight.
No.
21 to hit.
It is.
5 damage for piercing.
Okay.
Necrotic damage 7, actually. Not that bad.
So 9 total.
Yep. And then he heals that much. Just takes a big old bite of you. And you know what? He enjoyed that so much, he's going to use his other bonus to do the same thing again, but only 18 to hit.
It hits.
Oh, it hits. Oh, crud. 10 damage for piercing.
So
5. And he's going to heal 8 necrotic. Oh, that could have been a lot worse.
Oh shit. Should have just done. So that was 13 total.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
The 5 was the reduced.
yeah. Oh, 5 was the reduced, right?
Yeah, 'cause he did
okay.
Yep. 10 and 8. He looks like he's healing up a little bit, but not that much.
Yeah, I'm starting to look.
He's looking really, really bad, though.
Are you looking a little rough?
I am looking a little bloody as well by this point.
All right, so Pavel, you're up.
How rough? Can like say a scale of like 0 to 50.
I could go another round or two. Yeah.
Like say a scale
roll
of 0
for
to 50
initiative.
healing. How much?
Because you're coming on the scene.
Yeah. Best initiative ever.
What'd you get?
Did it not drop in?
Lay on me. I got 15 bucks.
I could use all
I
of
got
that.
9.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Three.
Yeah.
As my action, you said I'm up, right?
Yes.
But I'm pretty sure I go before Vacuum or before Pavel because your dexterity's what? Like a.
Well, actually, this is the top of the round, so that's gonna come
Yeah, I'm
in.
at the bottom of the.
Well, I thought you had a 3.
You got a 1.
Oh,
So
I
in the
thought you
next way
left him at
around?
a 3.
Or 3. Okay, yeah, 3.
Oh, either way, it was pretty low. So,
I got 9. So I rolled advantage.
yep. So you're gonna go in between Boris and
Roll with
Sophie.
advantage. You still got a 9.
All right, Pavel, what you doing?
I'm going to lay on hands on Darkshade.
Mhm.
15 points of healing. 45.
Okay.
Or at least 5.
Dang.
Because I need to neutralize these for poison.
I will take that. You see, I'm looking a lot better now.
Nice. Feel a little bit of a rejuvenation coming into you.
The vampires can do it.
I know, man. They're taking all the fun, having all the fun.
really want to.
And then Vecco, you're at the top of round. And then Darkshade gets his revenge.
I'm going to. I can walk through his square, right?
Mhm.
We'll walk through over here and just like kind of walk behind to get through the buildings, and then like you're not going anywhere. And I guess I'll just two-armed, unarmed strike on him.
Okay.
Oh, that's not very good. 16 to hit.
Hits.
Oh, nice. 4 damage.
All right, and this is the one that was downed, right?
Yeah, it's the glowing one.
All right, 4 damage. Okay.
But you're not going anywhere. I'm taking your blood.
Yeah. He looks pretty messed up, pretty bloodied.
That's all I got.
Alrighty.
I would be trying to like position myself to like make sure that none of these vampires can escape.
All right.
Have they popped up or not yet?
They are gonna get there. They're gonna show up on this round. Yeah.
They're gonna show up on the side or
Yeah, that sounds good.
Which direction? What's the church?
You know what? I think that makes sense there. That's
Okay.
good. That's good.
Perfect.
Do you guys have a preference for who's in front?
No.
We'd be basically side by side because we have the same movement speed.
All right, Vecchio, you're up. What are you gonna do?
But put my spider next to me.
Pretty much, yeah. I'm gonna go around him, so then that.
Okay. We're calling him C, by the way.
Vampire C.
Vampire C. Vampire A is getting his butt handed to
Who
him.
want to be friended? Did you give the names?
Yeah, they're all Steve.
Did Steve join in?
No way.
Where's Steve at?
Steve is not there, man. He's
He's not.
he's missing.
Are we worried?
Oh, I don't know. You're busy right now. I get tough. He was wearing a red shirt. Just saying.
Oh man, I don't want disadvantage at a.
With the blast.
Yeah.
I thought you were going melee warlock. What happened to that?
Yeah. He's right there, man. He's right
Right
there.
there in front of you.
Yeah, you can't ask him that. But you can.
I mean, we could use some allies, you know. Wouldn't be the worst time for demons, I guess.
Oh, man. It's never a good time for demons.
So I don't know when it's a good time for demons.
As an axe, God, I don't want to.
I don't really know what you do other than so. To be honest. And lasers.
Lasers and demons.
Lasers
It's laser show. Lasers and demon show.
Demons with lasers.
It's just an opportunity tech. Just
All I wanted was freaking
Yep,
sharks
you were there.
with freaking laser beams on the head.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have to. He gets an attack of opportunity.
Attack of opportunity, it comes. So he is going to use his arms. Man, these guys have so many things. All right, here he goes. Unarmed strike. 16 to hit.
Neat. So.
All right, and he's going to use his extra bonuses. 22 to hit. 11 to hit.
No.
That is a total of 13 damage.
Oh, that's not bad.
13 bludgeoning damage.
Cool. I'm gonna cast fucking 4 Eldritch Blasts at that.
All right, go for it.
I don't think they're gonna hit, but whatever. Oh, it's glitching like a son of a gun. Oh, whatever. Can I roll like that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Do you mind if I re-roll those?
No, that's fine. Yeah.
So you said 4. Roll.
Yeah, no, I got it.
Or the D8 or
Decent. I think it's decent.
What's D10s?
The Eldritch Blast?
Yeah, it's all D10s.
So 21, 22.
These are the hits, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
18.
Yep.
And the last one. So I'll just do damage on you. It's D10s.
And if he's got,
On
which
3
I
of
know
them.
he's got, if you choose the Eldritch Invocation, allows you to add your charisma bonus. Each beam gets that extra bonus damage.
You gotta take your attack on this blast, bro.
It's stupid.
You have 29. Thank you, sir.
29 damage.
Yeah.
It's almost like a must.
Nice.
As far as invocation goes. Oh, rough.
All right. You got him a few times. All right, Dark Shade.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you have any other bonus actions or anything else you can use?
No, that's it.
All right, sounds good.
And I'm really mad. And I'm going.
Vampire right in front of you, man.
Vampire 8.
Okay, go for him.
Once again, 4 attacks. First one, Psionic Claws.
Okay.
27 to hit.
Yep. Roll the damage on that one first.
Okay.
Yes.
Ooh, plus 7, so 15.
15.
15.
Um,
Damage.
You nail him perfectly, and his body just immediately turns into this mist form, and then starts to move slowly not against the wall, but on the ground. Starts moving away.
Okay.
Like, he casts a spell to turn into this form, or he died?
Actually, that's a great question. Roll for
Knowledge. Well, we
history.
Because if he's casting a spell, I would cast counter spell.
No, it's not a spell.
It will look similar to what had happened to the other vampire.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You said history?
Yes.
Uh,
Or religion. Religion's probably a better one.
18.
18, yeah. You realize that when vampires die, when they drop to 0 hit points, they turn into this cloud of mist, and then they try to get back to their bodies. So when the king died, when Connery was fighting him, he died, dropped to 0 hit points, was trying hard to get back to his body, but he couldn't make it in time, which is why he actually died as the king. This vampire is now trying to get back to his body.
Or his casket or whatever.
Mhm.
The unfortunate part about it is while in this form, it's immune to all damage.
That's this one.
But it's not immune to it's just bag of holding, motherfucker. We're gonna run around with it.
So speaking of bags of holding, while we brought that up, a bag of holding's mouth is only 2 feet wide,
Oh,
and it's only 4 feet deep.
nice.
So while we bring that up,
So,
and that was straight from the
All right.
rule
Stop
book.
putting people in the back.
That's right.
No, if you try to put something that's bigger than that in the bag, you can't. It's half. It would be half out. So like if you try to put a person in there,
Ain't
then
gonna
they'd be
work.
half exposed, and then they just.
Nice. I didn't know that. Right.
all right.
Oh, and also too.
I think telepathically, I'm gonna say, "Oh, he's trying to get away. Let's follow him." And then with that, I will make the remaining of my attacks at the scroll or whatever this thing is at my back.
All right.
Also too, the Church of Lathander would not have had to destroy that bag. All they would have had to do is turn it inside out, and it would have dumped all the
Dumped
contents.
everything out there.
Okay,
It's a
so
overworld.
first,
We have double-sized bag holding.
the first call attack is 27.
Yep. Hits.
And the second one is a 25.
Oh, these both hit.
And 2d6. 8 plus 14. 22.
Okay.
22 slashing. And then bonus action, Psionic Blade is a 23. And that's a d4 plus 7. So 9 more points.
Nice.
Of psychic damage.
You are just ripping into this one behind you.
Yeah.
All right. Any other actions you're gonna choose?
That's it. I'm done.
All right. His turn. Going in for the bite again. He likes to bite you. Oh,
So tasty.
10. Natural 1 misses. Going in for some slashes. 28 to hit on the first slash. And natural 20 on the second one.
Okay.
So,
Let's take the damage. That's it.
all right. First one is 12 bludgeoning damage.
So reduce to 6.
Yep. And then the critical is 17 damage.
Do you want that?
It goes to half on him, so.
Yeah.
Is it necrotic damage?
No, it's bludgeoning.
Just bludgeoning.
Oh, yeah, I got that. That's what I'm here for.
Okay.
Alrighty, and then
Squishing things and taking damage. That's all he's good
That's all I
for.
do.
Yep. You know what? He's gonna take another bite.
And
Try
being
for another
unhinged
bite.
when it comes to Lathander.
So you did like you like have the sensation of being hit, and then like you can like just you don't feel any damage or anything. You're just like,
All right.
I got you.
You got
He's going to go in for a second bite.
hit, but not hit.
22 to hit, 10 damage for bludgeoning, not bludgeoning, piercing, and 12 damage of necrotic. And that's his total. Now we're going to the one that Vecul was messing with. He is going to just go right up to Vecul, start changing him. Yeah, this one over here.
Man, again?
He's going in.
You're shooting him.
That is 27 to hit.
Oh, that is. But he has a DC 17 of strength.
Fails.
Woo!
And feedback?
Yes, sir. I rolls me.
All right, so that is 3 hits.
Do I get an attack of opportunity or no?
No, because you forcibly moved him.
So that is a total of 7
Just like
piercing.
Like there used to be a really sick combo until they reworded Booming Blade. Used Booming Blade with Polearm Master, and then Crusher. When you hit somebody with bludgeoning, you get to move them. So you could Booming Blade the main hand,
31
sheath them in
damage.
lightning,
Total.
hit them with the butt end, force them to move back, and then they'd immediately get shot.
What was his damage? 7 damage.
So that's why they changed the wording on Booming Blade to willingly moved.
He hits you, and then he comes back again. So he's taking another 10 steps
They've
in.
actually rewrote Booming Blade like 3 times.
And he hits you 2 more times.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You got 35 feet of movement?
He can, he used more of his movement from his legendary actions, so yeah.
That's a minion with legendary actions.
I believe that's no longer a minion, sir.
That's creepy. No, there's minions with legendary actions.
Vampires are one of them. What's that?
Yep.
Oh, crap.
31?
31, I think, yeah. Is it 31 or 32? I think it's 31.
Damn. Should have held my thing.
Yeah, he tore in.
You're not within
Boris. Boris is going to... Actually, Boris should actually be next to her. Yeah, there we go. He's going to use his movement to go and tackle the vampire. Yep. He is transforming himself into his...
Oh, that's right. I forgot it.
Oh, yeah. And so he is going to do quite a bit of damage, hopefully. Yep, hit both those times.
Did you also have low initiative? Is that why you are?
Yeah, I rolled a 3.
I rolled a 9.
Nice. So Boris gives...
7 plus 0.
No, I have a +2.
I plus 3.
Plus 0.
I critically failed my initiative roll.
Boris jumps down on him and just starts to tear into him.
Yeah.
Maeve, you're up. Maeve
Finally.
is on the scene.
So
You dash, you
are we
get
all
5,
back
10,
there?
15.
Yep.
No, I
On the back of the bus.
That's where we entered in.
You can fly, you
Yeah,
can
I'll
feed
fly
on it. So 5, 10, 15, what do you have, 30?
Yeah.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Then
Oh, yeah.
Since I'm on the roof, I can see everybody.
Yep.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna bonus action on this guy, Hunter's Mark.
All right, got it. That's B. B now has Hunter's Mark.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, it's the light blue one.
got it.
Okay, cool. And then
Or the
I'm
teal
gonna
one.
shoot it.
Cayenne, whatever the hell you want to call it.
My crossbow's got 120 feet.
Go for it.
15 plus 9 for first shot.
Mm-hmm. Hits.
And then 15 again.
Yep. Hits.
Cool. And then we're gonna add 2 of those, 2 of those for the crossbow, and then also my attack with my swarm's gonna hit as well.
Oh, awesome.
Next shot. 2 crossbows, 2 hunter's marks, and my swarm. And 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
23 damage?
Yeah.
Dang. Yep, you just start wailing on this guy. Arrow after arrow. Pop, pop, pop. Yeah, these guys are not looking very good. Anything else?
No.
All right. Sophie's turn. Sophie also transforms into a werewolf. Pounces the same one in front of Vecul.
Good lord, that's kind of excessive.
Vecul, do a perception check for me.
Oh man. The one that we squished and that turned into mist, it's still glowing, right? Glowing mist?
No, the body disappeared.
18.
She's bigger. Sophie.
Oh, alright.
Than Boris.
Than Boris.
When her human form, she's smaller than Boris. Boris is really taller than her. She, as a wolf, is like a good 3 feet bigger than he is. So there's a huge difference.
She's Omega.
Something else is that she does have streaks of white in her hair.
Oh,
Ask her about that later.
And she just tore that one a whole new one. She just bites down on him and just starts to tear apart the one that's in front of you. It's still up, but it is now rethinking its decisions in life. El Hadar from the back.
Finally.
I
holy
know.
crap. Move me 30 as close.
30.
Let's see. Yeah, Spider's gonna move with me.
You can see him.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's 3 dudes on that. There's 3 people on that one guy. I'm pretty sure he's done.
No, he's still staying.
yeah.
Oh, he gonna be done. But then he gonna be done too.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm not gonna. I won't bother. Wasting anything extra. So I will go ahead and take a shot at this dude up here. I hate this freaking thing because it's got that grooves in the bottom. He's a chunk. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? So that would be a 28 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
You're aiming for the one over there next.
The one that's surrounded by
Yep.
giant
See.
werewolves.
Got it.
And Vecul.
And Vecul.
And Vecul.
It's also dangerous.
2 werewolves and a dragon. 4, 9 plus 5 is 14.
14 damage?
Is he still up?
Yep.
Time to do shenanigans. Where's my shenanigans? There's my shenanigans. We will Arcane Jolt him as well. For another 8. It's like an Artificer sneak attack, basically.
Yeah.
But I only get it 4 times a day.
No, that's alright.
8 damage?
He's still up?
Yep.
He's getting my second shot then.
All right, go for it.
That would be a 15 to hit?
No. Just misses him.
Vecul, you're like.
Do you not get the reload
Yeah.
button? You get free reloads?
Whoa!
Do you get like auto reloader?
I actually have it infused with.
The auto reloader?
I have it infused with. Hold on, let me get to my infusions.
Okay, was that all your movements?
That's it, yeah.
All right, so that is
Me.
Pavel up and about. Vecul, you're up next.
I have so much. There's so much crap.
The vampire's not glowing.
Okay, it's not going to show me my infusions that way. So I have to go into the builder.
Yeah, you can if you want.
Do we have enough blood? And like, is there blood on
You,
my hammer? Kind of like.
yeah, there's enough blood around. You can,
Yeah, if the weapon lacks ammunition, it produces
Yeah,
its
yeah,
own,
yeah.
automatically creating 1 piece of magic ammunition when it makes a range attack.
no.
I'm just
So,
out and I'm like,
Instead of taking the feet gunner to ignore reload, I just infuse it.
You get magic bullets.
So with your history
Never
check
ending ammunition.
earlier or religious check, you would know that
That's what I love about it.
running water when they're dead like this helps.
No, on
and
the
then also
character
light
in my Monday
will
game.
kill it.
He's a rogue
Before it
with a
hits
hunting
its body.
rifle, but I have gunner, so
Where is it?
it's just free.
It's only about 10 feet away from you.
Clip in.
It's
'Cause
going
the
down
hunting
that
rifle
way.
Technically has a stats.
This
It's
way?
got a 5
Yep, trying to get away from
clip.
everybody.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go.
Because it's a more modernish.
I'm gonna like try to go be like, this may hurt a little bit. And then I'm gonna do my radiant consumption.
Nice.
So I radiate bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for 20 feet. Oh wow. Okay, that increased a lot. Once a turn, I get to deal an extra 10 damage and extra radiance, and then anything within 10 feet of me takes 5 radiant damage at the end of my turn.
As soon as you do that, the one that's in front of you, the mist, you even hear it scream as the mist just turns to blood and then splashes on the
Ooh, we got
ground.
bloody puddle now?
Yep, you now have a bloody puddle.
Now let's turn to this one. Like, your turn.
The one that you got him also with your radiant there because he's within that range.
He takes the damage at the end of it, though.
Yep, go ahead.
Alright, so first attack, 19 plus
Yep,
9, and 28 to hit.
yep.
So that is going to be 6, 14, 24 damage. With rolling a 1 on the damage.
Okay.
Second attack. 15 to hit.
Nope.
Alright.
But Archangel does a little extra. I can either do an extra 2d6 damage, or I can heal
All right.
something within
So
5 feet of my
then we all
target for
take 5
2d6.
All right,
Radiant damage.
that's for you too.
Defibrillator.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Vecchio, you're up.
I think it.
Alright. I'm gonna do a good old merry-go-round. I'll go this way, still technically within 5 feet.
Yep.
And then if I go this way, does he have to go through him?
You still get a provoke.
So talk.
You actually provoke the attack before you even move the square.
Yeah.
As soon as you make the intention to leave threat range.
Simulation stage, though.
So I was there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I mean, they have bigger things on this place.
He's provoking the attack. Critical! Critical hit on an attack of opportunity. I love it.
How much do I die?
No, you don't die.
How much health do you have?
47.
Oh.
You just take 15 points of damage.
15 total?
15 total. For this first attack, he's going to use his bonus stuff now.
You get bonus stuff on an attack of opportunity.
Bonus reaction? Or what?
It's his legendary action.
Legendary, dude.
Oh,
I'm just choosing to use them when they're their turns, so I don't get
So he's still
lost.
here, technically, then?
Yeah, he's still
Technically,
there.
he's still right there.
Yep. And so he's going to use this other one for another swipe, which only does another just 6. So you're good there.
It only does another 6.
Yep.
No
Is
big deal.
it... Oh, he's swiping, though he's not biting, he's not healing?
No, he can't bite. He doesn't have enough actions.
Okay. So then where do you want to go?
I think it was And then I'm going to try to Eldritch Blast him. I do this.
Oh, times 4.
Here it goes. Eldritch Blasts. Oldies and goldies. All right, let's see what you got.
Oh, that's...
Oh, 2 crits!
You can roll enough of them.
There you go. Yeah, there he goes.
Law of probability.
Double your dice.
What was it? 15? 15 doesn't hit.
Nope, 15 does not.
16?
16 hits.
Okay. Yeah, that hits. So 3.
I think its AC is 16.
Yes.
Alright.
Because my 15 earlier didn't hit.
So 13 points of damage.
Okay.
And then give me 2 seconds.
1, 2.
15.
This is damage, 18.
So are you able to do like a?
He's mathing
Are you
it.
able to do 2 cantrips? Are you doing
He has gloves that allows him to
gloves.
cantrip as a bonus action.
So
That's really good for a warlock.
12 plus 18 is 30.
Yeah, it's stupid.
So 43.
He
So you start wailing into this thing with all these different bolts, and his body just turns into that mist again.
Alright, he's within the light.
And as soon as you dozen the mist, you can see he's trying to get away, and then sure enough,
We're just being splashed.
Are we in the splash zone?
you're in the splash zone. So you have 2 of these guys who are
I'm just like in this
completely gone.
bloody, dripping armor.
All right, 2 of them are down. All right, any other actions you're gonna do there, Vecchio, or is that all you got?
That's all
Just
I got.
exploded.
All right.
That's it.
Dark Shade, you are
pretty
up.
good.
Only 1 left.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
You gotta wipe out the blood out of your eyes.
That's right. So wipe my blood off you. And
And then
start
I
pouncing.
guess I'll go ahead and I'll take a running leap and try to pounce on him and see if I can.
All right, yeah, go for it.
Like 3 shifters just completely wrecking it.
I
Yeah.
think you just need to take a DC 15 dexterity saving throw.
Oh, he failed.
So yeah, you're prone.
Mm-hmm.
And
Knocks to the ground.
Let's see. That's going to be 3 points of damage.
Okay.
We're both on the ground. I take 3. Oh, excuse me. I'll take 1.
Okay.
And oops. And then I'll go ahead and I'm just my bestial fury is taking
Just
over.
Go for it.
Okay.
Rip his heart out.
Oh, if I could do that, I want to do that. The
I
first
did not
one.
use my bonus action last turn. I cast light on him, but he's also
Yeah,
light.
that sounds good.
20.
Yeah.
And that's going to be 11 plus 7, 18 points of psychic damage for the first one.
And that's enough.
Okay.
So you just get in there and rip out his heart. As Boris and Sophie join in, and they just start tearing this thing apart. By the time they're done, like everybody's holding different appendages and everything else. At which point, everything turns into that mist, and then he casts that light on you, and sure enough, another puddle is formed. You guys are now out of combat. Sophie turns to you and says, "We got to get the hell out of here."
We have to get some blood.
I'll be like, I'm
Okay.
dripping in blood.
Yeah,
Like,
we're all
I got
covered in
plenty,
blood.
man.
Almanar, get as much blood in the bottle as possible.
Pretty easy. I gotta squeegee your shirt and you're good.
Fuck yeah.
As you guys are hauling out as fast as you possibly can, you see
No.
bats and
No.
bunch of bull fly out of the top of the church, and they are just looking. And as you guys are running,
Negative. I'm going back. We haven't seen any of that yet. I'm casting teleportation circle, and we're getting back to.
do you have that?
Yeah.
All right.
How long does
hence
it
why
take
he
to
said
cast?
he was.
Oh,
gonna
that's
do
right.
look at the sigils and stuff.
Yeah, that's why I.
Where are you teleporting to?
Don't you need one teleportation circle to transport to another
Yeah.
teleportation?
He made one, didn't he?
No,
You're using your
you
dad's?
just have to know the sigils of your destination.
No, I know, but don't you need to use a teleportation to go to another teleportation circle? That's what I'm asking. Like
So
you already
you have the sigils that
It's
are.
like a bus stop. You know what I mean? It's how I
Yeah,
imagine.
so you open up the portal by the spell, but the portal is not always open. Does that make sense?
So I think that your dad's in his house.
Also, too, teleportation circle has a casting time of a minute.
1 minute.
Oh,
It's not instant.
they're like,
I'm
hold on, guys.
I'm gonna
I'm
start.
gonna.
First and foremost.
I keep dragging you. Like, we have the powder. Let's just go.
So how it goes is, as you cast the spell, you draw a 10-foot diameter circle on the ground,
Yeah. No, I got you.
inscribed with sigils that link your location to a permanent teleportation circle of your choice, whose sigil sequence you know,
She does.
and that is on the same plane of existence.
Yeah.
So if the casting time wasn't a minute, we'd be good.
Real quick before we leave, roll a regular d20.
Hold on. As we're running, I'm gonna say stop and get in center of me, and I'm gonna cast daylight.
Oh, there you go. That'll work too. So
Might slow him down. Might slow him down.
Would that be a 19 or a 3? Right.
so which is it?
It
It
looked,
said
It's
3.
cocked. It's
But
cocked.
it was like
it was a 19, like,
It was like sitting like this, like in between.
All right, just reroll. And this will be where we end tonight.
it's cocked again. What the fuck?
You know,
You
you,
want to do 20?
That's why you use the trays.
you know what
Here's
you
the tray.
could do.
Don't curse my dice because she's been rolling good for me.
13.
I'll tell you what. With daylight, and he's doing the sigil. You see as all these bats and everything are at the edge of this daylight,
Yep, 16.
and they
I saw my
are.
radiant consumption as well.
So you're
And so they're just circling around you. They see you inside as you're finishing up your teleportation symbol. And you jump in, and you end up back at your dad's basement.
Can we all go?
You know what would have been really fun?
Yeah,
with
can
that?
everybody go?
Steve!
Yeah, teleportation circle.
Steve is gone! Steve is no longer
So mad
there!
about that. I'm so
Oh,
mad.
man.
And you left Flagon and the horses.
Holy crap, you did! You left your dragon!
I didn't think about that.
I still have a mental connection with him, so I mean,
All right, say,
take Steve
grab
and
Steve, bring him back. All right.
yeah, he's on his way
Look
home.
for Steve.
Hope you guys all enjoyed our show. Have a great night.